Oh, it's so dark.
Please stand by.
Make more light. Really? Maybe I got it so bright last week. Did I have like the lights on in my room or something horrible like that?
Mm.
Load RPG. How's this tune doing? Yeah, I have 11 charisma, 6 speech barter, man. You need to let me do all the conversations, hey? It'll be for the best.
Except you want to take the hands off everyone.
I take the hands off the evil. Don't do evil and you won't be in trouble. Like, I don't know how this connection does not come through. Only when someone is evil. Maybe, it's a crazy thought, you shouldn't be evil.
Mm-hmm. Simple laser drills, hey? Running, welding, and drilling.
Speaking of drilling, it's Gregors.
He's just rocked up.
Of course, he has no mic.
He does have a mic on his phone.
It's on your phone, Greg.
By the way,
Greg
Who said
is-
that?
That's alright. I can hear Greg is in. As long as Nos has got an open mic, we should be good.
That's the thing. Gregors can just shout when I got my mic on. I mean, Emma also just naturally shouts constantly, so she can take part.
True. Hear everyone. Slightly. That emoji is called slightly smiling face, everyone. Slightly smiling face.
What was the weird one? There was something or other that was like
Pokes eyes out with penis.
it was like pineapple face or
Pink?
something like that. It was completely unrelated to what the emoticon was.
I got laughing. So, love you gesture being the the death metal fingers. Slash shocker.
Oh, was that the one? Yeah, because I
Might
started
love
using
you
that for
gesture.
everything.
Yeah.
oh, I found out upper sweat cell.
So, is our task for obtaining farming supplies complete, being that they've gone and got the other?
Well, we haven't gone back, so you don't know.
Yeah, but we told them to come and get it.
Yeah.
So far, you guys have found construction machinery.
That's still farming equipment.
So you've
You
found
could
some stuff.
farm with that.
Yeah. You got no seeds to plant. You got no fertilizer. You've got nobody who has a clue what they're doing with farming.
The seed is not equipment.
Well, technically, it says farming supplies, so it doesn't say equipment.
It's alright, I can talk our way. This is why I need to do the speech check for that when we hand it in. I'll convince him it's farming equipment, it's fine.
You're presuming that you're doing work for complete idiots. Have you noticed that?
It doesn't matter.
You can't just talk your way out of everything.
Mate, the dice do the talking.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I looked at all the emoji names, and I think that's the only one that's a bit weird.
Was the shaka bra? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's very loud at your place.
Oh, believe me, I've noticed. I'm gonna get the taser out in about a minute 10.
Emma, or was that Lacey?
Take a guess.
I'm gonna say both.
Yeah. Yeah, it's everybody combined.
Right on time. 12
Three,
seconds to
everyone.
spare.
2, 12 seconds. Can you go to live, please?
Okay. 1 second to spare.
Alrighty. So who we got? Is
Everyone.
everybody
Everyone.
here? Rob
Yeah.
slid in. Excellent.
What?
Yeah. I'm feeling half dead, so I might slide out, but I'll let you know.
Oh, there's Trish.
Excellent. So we'll just roll you down the road. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So to start us off tonight, recap last session. So you started heading up the highway, heading on your way to the main objective, which is to clear and repair the water treatment plant. Along the way, you found a construction site that you promptly half demolished and blew up. You
What we
later,
do.
like you do, that's expected from you guys. Later on, you met with a trader named Finn, who you purchased and traded some items from at the construction site. So Dan started on his training for his excavator ticket.
Really?
Well, you've got to start somewhere, right? Getting in the cab and, moving some stuff around, that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Abby almost got knocked the fuck out. Survived somewhat worse for wear. Rusty Malone has inadvertently become the radio man for the group.
Very good.
Probably not deliberately, but that's what it's ended up. Rotclaw Mortis managed to blow up somebody else's camp almost completely. And then what was left was stolen by Sir Dan, who has lifted the only thing of value left, which was a single sleeping bag. Hal 9001 managed to alert every local within probably 10 kilometers that you were in a particular place by lighting his signal flare.
Well, I don't know that.
So the column of smoke in the sky is still drifting up behind you. You're quite a long way past it, and you can still see it starting to disperse at this point.
Nice.
And that brings us back to our main scene, in which case you were standing mostly in the middle of the road, except for Sir Dan, who was exiled to the other side of the road away from the trader. And you had just heard the barks from a super mutant hound further down the road as Rotclaw was proceeding forward.
What does a super mutant hound bark sound like?
Like a normal dog barking, only more timber to it? More guttural,
No.
perhaps?
Can I have an example, please?
So the ho 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 ho!
Thank you.
That's what we were looking for. Thank
That's
you.
what you were looking for? Excellent. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're happy.
Santa's dog.
It's obviously got asthma and it's a little bit overweight. This particular super mutant hound. So,
Alright.
you have in the middle of the street, Abby. You've got Abby, you've got Rusty, you've got Rotclaw, you got Sedan over here, and you've got Hal 9001 down here is stroking a rubbish bin. Not 100% sure why.
As you
Is
do.
this exposure right? Nice. It's fucking blazing. Hey, I couldn't even see your hand hardly.
Right, Gregor's wanted to see the sleeping bag that Sir Dan is
yeah.
currently wearing. So from this point, how would you like to proceed?
Oh, Gregis. Here it comes. What in the hell is that?
That is some of my scatter terrain. That is one of my oil slicks.
Right. That is a spoiler.
Gregors,
So,
don't look at shit.
Oiler. Yeah, Gregis, what the hell? So we've already done trading or whatever with this dude, haven't we?
Yeah, so you've completed trading. You've essentially
Yeah.
just started to walk off. Abby was asking questions about whether you could search the ruins or not.
Yeah.
He's made it clear that this is not his claim. He doesn't live here or anything. He
Yeah.
was just stopping along the side of the road.
All right.
Didn't
Can I peer-
someone see something come out of the ground?
No.
I thought someone did.
No.
Nah.
So
don't
as you
fucking
moved
get-
forward, Rusty could make out the barks up ahead.
I heard. That's right. Sorry.
Yep. Yep.
Can I just quickly peek over the fence behind old mate?
Trish, if you could move Hell 9001.
I
So
mean,
peeking
it's
over the
fine.
fence, so into the ruined building,
Yeah.
and behind old mate. Define old mate.
So there's a fence that's behind his pack Brahmin there, I think.
Okay,
The
so
low
behind the
wall.
pack Brahmas. So you just want to float up
just-
and
Yeah.
yeah,
As
just
I'm
take a
moving
look.
around.
You see,
Yeah, over there.
so you see rubble and piles of debris.
Is there any erotic debris, or is it all fairly tame?
Erotic.
Erotic debris. Define erotic debris.
Well,
Was
Parts
this?
of, parts of a robot?
you would know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Are you looking for cat's paw magazines? Okay. I don't know if they made it this far north. That was a New Reno
Yeah. Okay.
style thing. Would
Okay,
you
I
like to
don't say
investigate it further, or are you just
Nah.
still just peeking over the wall? You see some
Nah,
piles and bits and
float it up.
pieces. You could
No,
spend more
float it
time
up,
in there
float
if you
it
want.
down.
Okay.
Nah, I'm good.
Nothing from a glance.
Mm. All right.
I'm just gonna walk up the street. Just keep strolling because I haven't heard anything.
hmm So you make it to about here, and you see wandering just out of the corner of your eye, super mutant hound, and just past him you see the movement of a super mutant underneath his
Hmm.
shade.
I'm gonna ask the trader if he knows the super mutant and super mutant hound, because obviously, as an orator, I'd love to talk to them and find out what they're all about.
So you want to talk to the trader about it?
Yeah. So what was his name?
Okay.
Sorry, just
That was Finn.
so
so his
Finn.
Guards
Finn,
are brick and pipe.
Yep. So Finn and piping my brick. Do you know the super mutant and hound hitherto?
We spotted them earlier. We steered clear, of course.
Not friends? Traders like yourself, perhaps?
Not many super mutants out here would be considered friends. Your
I'll just do yeah.
companion excluded.
I'll just do a quick sort of like cursory sort of scan of his vocalizations and sort of
Mhm.
mannerisms, mostly vocalizations. Nothing intensive, just like the auto scan that I'd run just to see if that sounded fair or not, or whether it was horseshit.
Okay. So, in which case, you're giving me a speech and barter roll. Sorry, charisma and speech / barter roll.
Okay, no worries.
And that will be contested against.
Is it 2d20s? It
Two
is normally, isn't
d20s, always two d20s, unless you're using action points, which you've burnt them all on. I think it was trying to grab somebody else's hand. I don't know.
it doesn't matter.
I don't know. You spent a
Um,
lot on that particular purpose.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. I've got 2 successes on the board.
Okay, let me roll up. Yep. Okay. So, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Do I regen any? Did I get? It was 2, did I
Contested rolls
regen any
don't
extra?
generate you
Okay.
action
Okay.
points.
No worries. No worries.
Otherwise,
Okay,
you would
fair
keep
enough.
trying to steal everybody's hands and constantly
Yep.
generating action points
Um,
over and over again.
Yeah, that's fair, and rightly so. Okay, with that knowledge, then I'll just sort of like drift, up to the rear end of that tile behind TARDIS boy.
Mm-hmm. So just
Behind the
here.
rot there.
Yep. Is anybody else proceeding up as well?
Oh god, behind now.
Behind.
Since Sir Dan's just standing around and watches as the other two leave off, he'll just follow them because he's got nothing to do.
Yep.
Why did you get excluded? Were you a naughty boy?
He was trying to sell improvised explosive devices to Finn, and he made him nervous. Very, very nervous. Finn asked him to step away.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Yeah, because apparently Sir Dan was sweating profusely as he was trying to lie to him. That yeah, he totally made it.
I totally made it. What are you talking about? Got my
Yeah,
initials.
As you all proceed up,
Mm.
the first super mutant hound steps out, seeing Rotclaw. He barks, "Arr, arr, arr," and heads straight for him.
Oh,
I go straight into
Um,
defensive.
has anyone got animal handling? No, that sort of thing.
It's called kill them.
Wow.
Now hold on.
So-
Isn't this one of your
Oh,
kind's
gee.
dogs?
Yeah, you should try and pet him.
Hit him.
Crouch down on your knees to pet him.
So he is going to charge Rotclaw immediately.
Give him a big hug. Come on.
Big hug.
See if you can grapple him. That's how you would hug him, actually.
I'm gonna
But
hug
petting
him.
it-
We
petting
go
and hugging.
just
My pistol.
slightly.
Nah, petting and hugging would be a grapple.
So he is going to headbutt as he does so.
Go on, grapple him. Okay.
So that's going to be a contested roll. So Rotclaw,
Mhm.
if I can get you to roll, in this case, if you're trying to dodge him, that's going to be an agility and athletics roll for me.
Agility 6, athletics 5, so it's 11.
11.
So
Yep.
two d20s.
Yep.
1 success.
One success. Okay, so you have been knocked prone
Oof.
as he headbutts straight into you, knocking you
Whoever's behind him better watch out for the TARDIS that's about to come down on
backwards.
top of him.
He did not continue running in this case, so charged, hit you, stopped. So next up
Aw.
would be Sir Dan Cadillac.
I think he was just trying to jump up and give him like a lick and a hug. Hey, don't misinterpret this. He is just friend. Don't shoot the man's dog.
So Dan's gonna hold an action, putting a hand towards the pistol, and
Mhm.
if I see blood being drawn, that's when I'm gonna fire.
If you see blood being drawn, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna scratch you intentionally.
Alrighty.
No one's scratching any mosquito bites.
So you're holding your action. Are you doing anything with your minor action? You moving or aiming or?
Let me remind myself how to play. I mean, can I aim sort of like down the street, anticipating something coming around there?
Okay, I can. Yeah, I'll allow that. So you're
But-
not aiming at the
Not at the dog.
dog specifically. You're just aiming
No.
downrange.
If the mutant comes a running.
Okay. All right. So next up is Abby.
I want to disengage. Can I do that?
There is no
Don't need to
disengage.
yet.
There's no attacks of opportunity. If you want to move, you just move.
Okay. Then I want to move back to the group.
Why is everyone bum rushing me?
So do you want to move through?
How
How
far?
far?
You can get to
Get to
about
about
there.
there.
Just behind, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then can attack it with my throwing knife.
Yep. Your head injury will make that harder to focus.
Why do I still have a head injury?
Because you've had first aid only. That's it. You need to rest and heal. That's going to take time.
Right. So if I've got steady aim,
Mhm.
that just lets me re-roll.
That is if you use aim as your minor action, which you moved for your minor action. So you could spend an action point if HAL 9001 hadn't burnt them all to give yourself an extra minor.
All right. I do forget for this. Do I need to roll to hit?
Yep, so roll 2d20s, and you're trying to roll less than the target number underneath your weapon.
Fails. 19 and 20.
19 and
Alright,
20, so
you picked the wrong game for those rolls. That would have been awesome.
your throwing knife clatters onto the street.
What is that? My knife number 5?
That is your knife.
Number 5.
So doesn't even reach the dog itself.
Bounces back and hits her in the head again.
It's like a toddler trying to throw a ball.
All right, up next is Rusty.
Well, I was gonna hide behind the sleeping roll, but
Look, picture it being bunched up. It's not
yeah.
permanently
If I
erect.
meant to move behind, like as close as I can behind that power pole.
Okay, so that's going to get you to about there.
Yeah, and I'll fire my 5.
Yep. So you're just going to be out of range.
Oh, out of range.
Yeah, for your pipe rifle. So if you moved a little closer around there, yeah, about there.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think you could give him that, man.
I think I could give him
Given
that.
it's so arbitrary where you placed him, it'd be pretty rough to say you're out of range.
Alright, so I'm rolling 2d20s.
2d20s.
Oh, 16 and 17, so I'm a miss. So,
Whoa. Okay.
I
So
think you need to swap out those weighted. They're the D&D weighted
No.
dice, not for the
That's-
all-out weighted dice.
that's the digital ones. He's all upset now. Alrighty. That is both of your actions. Rockclaw. You are
let's-
currently lying on your back. You've just been floored by this super
Yep.
mutant hound.
Can I get up?
You can get up. Will cost you your minor action.
That's fine.
Pet him. Pet him.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna pet him. I'm not gonna do it.
Pet him! Oh my god, you're getting baited into. This is like the classic thing in play. You're baiting and you're being baited into shooting this dude's dog.
I'm gonna lose my foot.
yeah.
That's or my hand. That's what I'm gonna lose.
Oh, right, me. Can I roll persuasion on?
All right. When
On
I get no,
Rockclaw?
shut up, Al. When I get up, I'm only gonna get up to my knee height, like leaning on my knee, like like when someone's trying to propose.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to pat him on his head.
Yes.
Okay, so in which case that's going to be a, let's say, charisma plus outdoorsman.
Well, fuck.
If you're trying to,
Do we have any? No, we don't. Okay. All right, that's fine. Yes, 1 success.
one success. Okay, let's see what happens.
And I say, good boy, as I'm doing it.
Okay, so we'll wait till his turn to see how he reacts.
I'm gonna come up and scratch him as well.
If I lose my hand, I'm dead shit.
You've. Yep. Okay. So you're going to try to scratch him as well. Okay.
Yeah, I scratch him. I want to scratch him.
Okay. So underneath his bottom jaw, is that
Yeah,
what you're going
with my
for?
one good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So in which case, same thing. Give me a charisma and outdoorsman.
Okay. And I'm going to use my once per combat gain 2 free action points. So if you could whack those on the board, please.
Bing bing. Are you using them straight away? So there's no point in me actually putting them there, or?
I will have one of them. I'm going to use 1 action point. This is
Mhm,
going to be
okay.
the scratch of his life from a robot. Robots are better than humans.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We have some bad stuff there, but I do have 1 success
One success.
out of those 3.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So next up, Finn, Brick, and Pipe grab the pack Brahmin and start heading down the road as soon as they see what's going on. Seeing the other super mutant hound run out, its friend follows it.
Nice doggies. That makes sense.
What's this? And another super mutant comes out. You not friendly.
I mean, we're petting the shit out of his dog.
And you're petting the shit out of this dog. Rotclaw, he licks your hand and sits.
Nice.
So up next is Sir Dan Cadillac.
This time I'm just going to take another held action, just heading for violence, but not taking the aim bonus. So sort of like half at the ready, but more defensive.
Kind of like you're still holding your pistol with both hands, but putting it down, kind of thing.
Yeah,
That
half
kind of.
half aimed, half like, this could go either way.
Okay, so you're ready to fire. You're not aiming.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
moving at all?
I might take a couple steps back. Where am I again?
You're down here, sticking with the boss.
Oh, no, I'm not live. Oh, there I am. No, I'm happy where I am.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you don't want to move?
No, I'm good.
You good? Sweet as. So next up is Abby.
I might walk up and grab my knife.
So that'll cost you a minor. Yep, your
Can't hear you.
So that will cost you your action in this case. So
Okay,
you've
so
moved with your minor, you've picked up your knife with your major. Do
Mhm.
you want to spend an action point?
Now I'm just gonna take a puff of my vape.
Which is an infinite supply.
It was that I was meant to do that. I wasn't meant to attack the puppy yet.
All right. So Rusty, you're up next.
I also also gonna like lower my rifle just to see what happens.
Are you holding an action or just gonna stand there and defend?
Yeah, hold an action.
Okay.
So if the Superman attacks, I'll attack him.
Okay. Yep. Alrighty, Rockclaw.
Okay, I'm just gonna just do the same thing. Yell out to the guy and go, "Yeah, mate, we're very friendly. Yeah, this is looks like my old dog back in the day." And I just keep patting him.
Okay, so you're continuing to pat the doggy. You're
Yep.
talking to the super mutant up ahead. Okay. Can
Yep.
you give me a charisma plus speech roll, please?
Charisma plus speech, which is 0. So I'm going to use an extra action point as well.
Yep.
I got a 1, so 2 successes.
2 successes.
What's
Okay.
your speech? That's your speech probably isn't a tag, is it? That'd be
No.
unlikely.
No, but a
No.
1 is 2 successes regardless.
Yep. No.
So-
All right.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I'm talking to my buddy. His name's Bob.
His name's Bob.
Bob the Super Mutant.
Oh.
All right, HAL 9001.
I'll float up my full walking distance.
Mhm.
That's okay. Towards old mate. And also, greetings, friend. I see you have some wares there, and possibly some equipment that helps you live on the land. We're looking to trade, primarily farming supplies, but we're open to offers. We're looking just to build out a little base of operations a little way away with our friendly gang. And I would like to do this with if you like a persuasion type manner. Like I'm looking honestly, but I'm certainly looking to choose my words in a way to make it seem like we're just a friendly band of
So you're
people
trying to be
look at trade.
non-threatening.
Non-threatening, but also not like I'm not going to come up and say, "Hey, we're from the Brotherhood. We're coming to fuck you up" or whatever. Like I'm just saying.
I think the
Like,
Brotherhood just fires, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we're like we're just friend. I'm really trying to sell, rightly or wrongly, that we're just friendly traders looking to find some farming equipment to help sort of like get our shanty going.
Okay. So, in which case, we'll do the same thing. So if you can give me a charisma plus speech roll.
And that is 4 successes.
Me dead. Yep.
2 dice, mind you, 4 successes. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, is it a 2? Is still just 1 success, isn't it?
If it's below your speech barter skill, then it's 2 successes.
Sorry. What I meant to say is it's not like a 1 where you get an extra 1. That's just for 1, right?
That's just for 1. Yeah.
Yep. So 4 successes then.
4 successes. Okay. All right. So we'll see how he reacts.
Also, if you roll below your number, then it's actually
Below
double.
your tag skill. It has to be a tag skill.
Oh, attack skill. That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. So that's where your expertise is. So if you're an expert, you roll below it, you get an extra success. So the second super mutant hound runs up following the first, ignoring the robot completely.
Oh.
And it starts pushing in at it. It's nipping at its back. It's trying to get the first one riled up. The super mutant that you've been talking to lowers got this big lead pipe that he uses as a truncheon, essentially. And he lowers it and he's screwing up his face looking at you all, and he's frowns for a bit, and he goes, "Me not farmer." He just
Super
says,
Mutant, you're gonna have to talk to him in his language.
How much for the dog?
Let him speak.
"Me not selling dog." He says, "Come." And the two dogs stop taking notice of you and head straight back to him. He says, "You leave now." And turns his back on the robot completely. He's ignored HAL 9001. He's talking to you, Rocklaw. Like he doesn't even acknowledge that HAL 9001 exists at this point.
And
Oh, he's racist against his own people.
I just say to Hal, I'm like, Hal, come.
And Bob
Fair enough.
goes shuffling back to his campsite. He's looking over his shoulder back at you all. And his dogs are sticking right by him.
Nope.
Ugh. He doesn't trust you, but he's decided that you're not a threat.
Let's
turn around
continue
and
on,
go-
guys.
Yeah, I turn around to Abby and go, whoa, that was fucking close.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Do we move on out?
Just keep going up, moving up the road,
Heading on?
Yep.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
pulling out, fill your chicken shit. And as we're walking,
Finn?
Finn, your chicken
Finn,
shit.
you're a chicken shit. They've already disappeared down the road. They wanted nothing to do with the fight that was going on. It wasn't something they wanted to partake in. So, at which point, we will pause that for just 1 second, and I will change scenes.
Wow, we're peacing out just like that.
Well, that's what you guys wanted. You wanted to keep heading up the road.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not the leader. I don't make a call. People don't even want
Boss
to talk.
said we're going, so we're
Yeah.
moving.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll not bother them any further.
Sorry, man. Just Alright, so give me a couple of minutes just to set up the next scene.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Roleplay amongst yourselves as much as you want as you're walking down the highway. And everybody stays dead fucking silent.
All right. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna go take a piss in the bushes. Beep boop. A little hose extends out from me and sort of vents some cooling, some overfilled
Excuse
coolant.
me, you appear to be leaking coolant.
What's your storage system?
My storage system, it's a big hole. It's like Bender. Just got an open chest. Big hatch that opens up. Assuming that was aimed at me.
He was asking how I store the scenes in between.
Oh, not how 9001 RP stores all his goods.
No, no, he wasn't so much interested in that.
No one wants to talk to me today. What the hell?
Super mutants probably can't even comprehend that robots are useful.
Hmm.
Alrighty.
Teabag's in there too, brother. Okay.
Let me know if I can help in any way.
wonder if Nos has planned enough for tonight now that we've gone and like skipped probably an hour's worth of content fighting that dude.
Hey, I was surprised that actually worked.
I'm not.
So am I. There was a few things going through my head on that, and none of them worked out how I expected them to. No.
That's looked pretty well.
Well, we've got a job to do. We're freaking going to the water treatment plant. We can't be fighting every man and his literal dog on the way.
Watching all of your ammo get burnt continuously
shoot
makes
the
me
shit.
smile.
Rob, have you got a robot repair kit? You do, right? No, you know you had
He
robot
has
armor.
plate
He has
armor
my
that
armor.
can be
That's
welded
right.
to you.
That's right. He has my armor.
I love just hearing all the background noise as he's putting everything together.
First aid. Fusion claw, mole rat. Why is Rockhawk hanging on to pieces of animals?
He can eat them whenever he wants. He's a super mutant.
Right.
He could eat any of that.
I just noticed the TARDIS in the background of his profile pic. That's great.
Hey, the TARDIS in the background.
Mm.
Have you never noticed that before?
No.
I generated multiple with TARDISes. They're fantastic. Okay, couple of people. Two. Do. Sorry, guys. This is why I need to set up a third board so I can have a minor and 2 for majors. That'd be the next thing, wouldn't it?
Nos, don't forget NPC headshots.
Yep. That's good. I've only got one.
No, so what you need is you need a 2 or 3 tables, but the tables are on Lazy Boys, so you can just not Lazy Boys,
Lazy Susans.
Lazy Susan, so you can rotate them into place. The 3 table. You need a bigger house first.
I need all the houses. Yeah, that's what I need.
Move the entire operation into the
One
ceiling.
last one. Shit, where did she go?
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Gregors, you're meant to be helping, not hindering.
Yeah, I'm hiding stuff.
That's alright. I should have planned this ahead better. Learning. Apologies, guys.
I know, we're judging you like, 10 lights on Sunday. So.
That's what I figured. Where the fuck did she go? Is that her? Is that her? Nope. Righty, I need characters, and that's me good. Okie dokie. Now, on the way up the highway, It is just starting to come to dusk. Sun's just set over the horizon. As your group approaches and can now see this sprawling complex.
Mm.
Now, let me bring those across and down a bit, I think.
Oh,
This is what I was fearing. Not going to fit anywhere near enough on here at once. Okay, lesson learned.
Must have been an earthquake. There's a fucking crack in the ground.
Big fuck off fault line that's come through. Yeah,
Ah!
stupid San Andreas.
I'm gonna push Rocklaw into the crack.
All right, can you give me a strength plus athletics roll?
It's not gonna be good.
Alrighty.
3. So that's 5 successes.
5 successes. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
I fucking. Oh wait, that's Abby. I'm looking at Abby's character sheet who's athletics 6. No wait, mine's athletics is 6 too.
And I've got
Oh,
4
man.
successes.
Yeah, I got 5. I shit you not. I rolled a 1 and a
Not got
6.
5.
I
Isn't
rolled a
it
1 and a 6 against athletics 6.
disappointing
Tag.
that the fault line closed back up again before you could do it?
I
I hate it when that
push
happens.
him over instead and Bane like a tripped.
All right. So, as you approach this large place on the road, from the bushes, you hear somebody with a hushed whisper go, "Thunder!"
I call out lightning.
Okay, someone remembers. So, yep, you called out lightning. And also did the singing one, so hopefully one of those is the code word.
I'm going to call that Earth.
And you get no response.
Fire. Water.
Shit,
So-
who wrote it down?
Up ahead, you can see the junk barricades, the fences. Everything about this shows that it's Rattlesnake's raider territory. You can make out the silhouettes and a little bit of firelight around a couple of small points. And you see the movement of people walking backwards and forwards around a few of the areas, just between some of the barricades. How would you like to proceed from here?
I take another puff of my vape and I say, "Step lightly, guys. There's trouble brewing."
Trope detected. I say, I believe we have arrived at a radar-controlled water treatment plant.
What makes you say that?
I could spot vats of water treatment equipment, and presumably our man in the bushes was a raider.
And how would you suggest we proceed?
Let's talk with the person in the bushes first. Excuse me, kind sir, and I just kind of blunder into the bushes to try and talk to them. We've
There's
forgotten the
no
path.
one there anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, I stop awaiting commands because I'm out of options. I've run my observation protocol, and none of my other current algorithms are relevant here.
Any other
I'll
thoughts?
call out. I'll call out Flash.
Well, the boys know we're here,
Call out
and
the
they ain't exactly
rooms.
friendly.
Like really loud.
This is 5 minutes later after Rusty's been flipping through his notes.
Flash, flash, it was flash. Shit.
All right, we'll see if anybody responds to that. You get no instant response there.
Well, I'm all out of ideas.
I'm just gonna walk up to the fence and see if I can look over.
I was not taking notes.
So you walk up to just the closest fence?
Yeah, the closest one, just
Mhm.
behind the barricade, and just see if I can just look over without being seen.
Okay. So first thing, are you sneaking up or are you just wandering up?
Yeah, I'll sneak.
Blundering up.
I'll sneak up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you can give me an agility plus sneak roll.
1 success.
1 success.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So what you see is a group of people working in some fields that have been set up in what looks to be old water treatment big ponds where they would hold water. They've filled in a couple of them. One of them is still full of water. You can't tell how deep it is from here. You see there's a total of 6 people working in the fields. They don't appear to have any weapons.
No weapons, no.
And off in the distance, at the opposite fence to where you are, so down here, there is what appears to be a raider standing next to one of the tanks.
Okay. Can I move back to the group and tell the group what I see?
Certainly.
There's only 6, looks like slaves, with 1 raider overseeing that I can spot.
Are they good or evil slaves? It's important.
Wow, they look good. They look like they're good slaves. They could be allies, Hal, so you don't need to take their hands off.
That's good for them because they'll need their hands for farming.
They will. And we need the muscle. We can
I
get them
agree.
on our side, they might fight with us.
You
Very
reckon
good.
we could take the guy quietly?
I'll go and see if
Well,
they'll get on my side.
I'm not a rogue, so
I'd like to float up to the closest person after being said we need to get them on their side. I've accepted that command.
oh, God.
I'd like to go the if you like, relative to the screen, the southern route through that little gate and float up to the first one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so down here or down
Yeah.
here?
The one, yeah,
First one?
the red, yeah, no, yeah. So not the second one, the first one.
The first one. Okay.
Just float around. No, it's almost like I'm gonna say I'm gonna sneak, but it's not that I'm sneaking. It's just that I'm just floating up. So like they're in the middle of nowhere. They're not expecting anyone. So I'm literally just gonna
So-
like almost like creep up behind him by
Yep.
in absence of making
So
any
are you
noise.
just
or
floating
announce a
over
presence.
the...
Through the door.
You're going through? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, through the opening. I just
Okay.
want to float up to him while he's just doing his farming thing. So he may not even notice me because I'm just like creeping basically.
Okay, so
Watching
in...
Hal do. Sorry.
Sorry?
Just watching Hal do that. I'm gonna creep up to entrance number 1, just stealth behind the wall, sort of just peering around and watching.
Mm-hmm. Just watching what's going on.
Yep.
All right, I'll get you both to give me an agility plus sneak
Oh,
roll
there.
first off.
Other gate for me.
Yeah, 2 failures for me.
2 failures.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really trying to sneak. I was just not being loud. If you like, I was being normal.
Sorry, it's a sneak plus agility, did you say?
Yep.
Yep, 2 successes.
2 successes.
Well, makes sense. You're trying to hide.
So, Dan, you have not been spotted. Hal 9001, by some miracle, you have not been spotted. So what are you wanting to do? Or are you speaking to this gentleman
I'm
that's
speaking.
closest to you?
Yes. And I would like to say, hello, friend. Is this the water treatment plant controlled by raiders? I was trying to find it.
And this old man, there's a whole group of them here, but where are we? He's working the soil with just a hoe, trying to scrape up weeds. And as he hears you speak, he stiffens for a second, doesn't change his posture, doesn't turn around to you, just keeps doing what he's doing. And very quietly he whispers, and he goes, "It's the rattlesnakes. They're up ahead. You've got one near the tank, straight ahead of me." And then he just continues doing what he's doing.
Of course, sir. A rattlesnake is an animal. Could I borrow your hoe? I'll be able to knock it out, like you would with a shovel.
If they notice me not working, I'm dead.
Snakes don't care about working, sir.
And he takes a few steps away from you and continues to look like he's searching for weeds in the ground.
I'm going, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
All right. Well, I guess I have to float up to the next one. I'd like to float up to the ginger
So
ninja.
are we going north or are we going west?
Which
ginger?
one of the 6 is the ginger one?
Guessing it's that.
The ginger one? So you're now getting quite close to the raider up ahead.
Okay.
So
maybe
if you
lose
can
the
give me
NPC.
another
Yeah,
agility
yeah.
plus sneak roll.
Yep. Okay. That is 1 success.
And up ahead you see the raider who's been standing there looking bored out of her mind suddenly clutches at her rifle, looks up, and goes, "You farmers, back to work." And then she locks eyes on you.
You want to lose the farmer pick?
Certainly. I'm going to give you one action where you can choose to do whatever you will.
Greetings, friend. I'd like to learn how to farm and to treat water. May I offer my assistance as a programmed robot, awaiting command?
The farmer that's in front of you
Hmm.
dives to the ground, flattens herself into the dirt,
How strange.
and immediately the raider fires her rifle. Now,
processing if the
That is a hit. She does 5 physical damage.
Jesus. Okay.
And
I
she
think
shouts to the rest of the farmers saying, Get back to work.
Okay. Did she hit when she hit me, not the
She
not
hit
the person
you
who dove?
square on.
And obviously, I'm processing whether or not the farmer's done evil by not following their boss's command.
Now that she's spotted an enemy, she's going for you.
No, but I'm concerned that not that the raider is doing evil, but the farm worker is doing evil.
Is define evil, so by not doing work, you think she's evil?
Yeah, she's violated her programming.
Mhm.
Which was, of course, she had the command that was attempted to be executed to continue farming, and she hasn't done so, which is
Yep.
potentially evil. But that's going to run. That process is going to run probably until my actual turn.
All right. So we'll go to top of the round. So Dan Cadillac.
I just want to walk around the fence on the outside up towards the east entrance.
Mhm.
Still just stealth and keeping out of eye shot.
Okay. So I'll say, yep, you can make it to about there. So if you want to give me an agility plus sneak.
One success.
Okay, so you have not been noticed at this point. Do you want to do anything for your major action?
Oh, not yet.
Okay. Abby, you're up next. You've just heard a rifle gunshot ring out and pling! Bounce off HAL 9001.
Well, it's been more of a punk.
I duck. and hold my vape very close to me while I take some more puffs.
Best leader.
Is that it?
If I can take a position where I'm more covered. Great.
Okay, so if you use your minor and your major, you can sprint, so you can go twice that. Where do you want to go? So do you want to move to here? Do you want to move where Dan is? Around? It's junk fence. It's not the greatest stuff in the world. This is Raiders. They've slapped up together whatever works.
I'll slap up your fence.
If you know what I mean.
If I go like in between, like here, I can hide behind that, and then I can like go through this if I want to throw next round.
Sure. So that you can sprint to there. If you want to give me an agility plus sneak roll, just to see whether you've been seen while sprinting. It's going to be more difficult.
What do I roll? Sorry.
So your agility is 6, your sneak is 2. So you're rolling 2 d20s and you're trying to get 8 or less.
2d20. 10 and 4.
Okay, so one of them is a success. At this
This
point,
point,
because you were sprinting,
sprinting?
you have been seen. Just at a glance before you got behind full cover there. You don't have that many moves. Next up is Rusty.
I would like to move behind this fence here.
Mm-hmm.
As far
So,
as I can as a major action.
yeah, we'll say that's close enough.
Old rusty trombone.
So you're
ready to
sprinting,
fire.
same thing. So if you want to roll me an agility plus sneak,
I wasn't sneaking.
not
I was
sneaking,
just
just legging it. Okay, not a problem. Next up is Rockclaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Straight up side, Rusty. And as soon as I get there, I get my rifle ready.
Yep. Okay.
Behind cover though. Other side.
Other side. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
So you're behind full cover. Hal 9001, you've just taken a bullet to the guts.
Yep, yeah, I'm aware. So in response to that, my process has finished, and I have determined that the farmer next to me is doing the incorrect thing. And they're prone, which means I shouldn't need to use two.
It means that you will get an extra success against a contested roll.
But more importantly, it means I don't need to use two hands because I need to grapple them while I'm snipping. So I'd like to remove one hand of the farmer who's done the wrong thing.
Is this the one that's only got one? No, it's the other one that's only got one hand. You've been here before. All right. So in which case, give me. What did we do last time? Was it agility plus medicine? I think.
Possibly.
Yeah. Let's go agility plus medicine. I need to write this down when.
I'll make a note of it now.
Yeah.
Hand removal.
Because you're not trying to remove the whole arm. That would be barbaric. You're just trying to get the hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't want to miss and only get a finger. That'd just mess things up.
I'll also trigger my action boy and get 2 free action points for this combat for the group.
Was that this? No, that was last with the super
I'm
mutant.
keeping
Don't
track.
mind me. Yep, that's fine. Yep.
So that was agility and medicine. So
Medicine.
2 successes. I rolled a 1. I obviously very sure of this.
You deftly pincer off one of her hands. She's now lying in the dirt, screaming, clutching with the other hand.
But because I used a successful medicine, so it's not like she's bleeding out. Like I've cauterized the wound with my sort of heated grip.
We'll see.
And I will add 1 friend hand.
I was about to say you can pick whether it's a friend or an enemy hand in that case.
It's a friend hand.
It's a friend hand? Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. Are you doing anything for your minor action?
For my minor action, I'm going to move over to the TARDIS.
So you would make it. Yep. So
ideally
Rusty?
behind the fence. Yeah, ideally behind the fence.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to get a line of sight there. Now, hearing all of this commotion, the raider will move around and let's roll to see who she tries to get a shot at.
Wouldn't it be the robot?
It's going to be the robot because that's who she's been tracking the whole time, but let's just... Yep, so Hal 9001, she is going to take a shot at you.
Rockclaw is in the way. Oh, is that me? No,
That's
me.
Rusty's in the way. Yeah, no, I already rolled on that. That's hence why I was wondering who she's actually going to hit. She goes to one knee, takes a shot, and her gun jams as she does so. In that action, you all see behind her, like she was never there, an NCR soldier stabs the raider in the back of the neck while you've distracted her, and then waves at you to all come in to this area.
What?
So this raider has just been killed off by someone none of you saw. And
Do we
she's
know them?
now, assuming that you are the group that was sent to meet with her, she's just taken out the raider that was shooting at you.
I'll call out Thunder.
Well, I'm confused.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, call out Thunder. No, that's correct. Let's go.
She says, "Flash, you idiots! Get in here!"
I'll walk in.
Rusty's walking in, past the poor farmer that is screaming. The other farmers have
Someone should
come
call
over
this guy.
to help. Oh, true. It's still. Let's leave the raider lying dead there. That's fine. So Rusty's coming in. So
No one else?
nobody's coming with.
I'll come with him.
I'll walk in. Can I, like, try to heal this poor farmer?
Sure.
Sure.
So you're going to stop with these guys and attend to her. So if you can give me an intelligence plus medicine roll, and we'll see whether you can stop the wound, even though Hal 9000 thought he was an expert.
I am an expert.
It's sociopathy where you have that much confidence in your abilities, right?
Easiest role play of my life.
Intelligence plus what?
Medicine.
Uh,
And are you using your first aid supplies? Or are you just going to use what you've got?
use what I've got.
Okay.
But how do I know what to roll? Like, what do you...
2d20 against intelligence plus.
Which is 8, isn't it?
The medicine. Yep. So you got 7. You've got
So it's just got to be below that.
equal to or below it.
2 and 12.
Okay. So that 2 is a success. So in which case you manage to tie a tourniquet around her arm just above where HAL 9001 has severed her hand to attempt to stop the bleeding as best you can.
Let's write down the wrist for what it's worth. I want hands, not arms.
Oh god, yes. She's she's now sitting up and she is worse for wear and scared out of her
Confused as
mind.
fuck.
The farmers are wary of you, understandably. The scout that was ushering you over talks to Rusty straight away. And she goes, "I'm Scout Rose. You were sent here by Colonel Olson?"
Roger. Clear out the treatment plate.
You radio it in.
One dead raider, done. Excellent. And she says, "Okay, I've done a full scout of this place. I've found there's now 9 of them left.
Ooh.
One of them is wearing power armor.
Ooh.
So
Dibs.
you you can't wear power armor."
Superman's not fit in.
Fuck.
You'd be better off wearing the TARDIS.
I don't think he could fit in the TARDIS either.
Hack
bust
and
the windows
squeeze.
out. She says, I'll help these farmers out. I'll get them somewhere safe if you guys can take the rest of these raiders out and get this place working.
You're pretty
I say
good
to the
knife.
lady,
Could you help us with the rest?
I've already done more than I should have. I was meant to be gone from here hours ago.
I say to the lady that primary mission to obtain farming supplies. Farmers appear to be attached to farming supplies. Therefore, farmers must be obtained. Take them back to the camp for assimilation.
Assimilation.
I don't think assimilation would be the word. But
It is. It is. If you have a look what assimilation is in the
Freaking
conventional setting,
yeah,
yes,
no, I
assimilation.
understand that. She goes, I will ask them if they would like to join the settlement. And I will direct them to where they need to go. We don't assimilate anyone.
I'll make a general announcement to the farmers. Attention, farming supply humans. You will
Be assimilated.
accompany the nice lady back to our lovely warehouse for pampering, and you will farm.
You refuse, you will be assimilated.
Refusal will be considered evil. Example, and I point to the lady.
And one of the farmers pipes up and he goes, so you guys are no better than the raiders then. We'll do better on our own.
Please don't judge us by this robot.
Yeah, good one.
So
So
Rose then
Before you go, Rose, are there any witnesses?
from what I've seen so far, they patrol around erratically. They don't seem to have a set way that they're going about doing things.
Rose, you've got a very manly voice.
She really does, doesn't she? She was brought up in a very, very masculine household, and she's adopted many of their mannerisms. What would you prefer? Fresh in your drink, Gav?
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
Elfie's English accent for everyone. I'm gonna make another general announcement. Farmers, detach immediately from your tools, or you will be considered evil.
The nearest
Ow.
one throws a trowel
down.
at you.
Trowel at
stand
me.
down.
Bounces off.
And standing down, detachment appears to be complied.
Rose goes, the guy in power armor, if you can get the fusion core out of his back, you might be able to pop him out of there.
Nice.
That's all I've got for you. Good luck. And she starts to head off
I
with the
ask her
farmers.
before she goes, does she have any ammo she can spare?
She goes, I don't even use guns.
Nice.
Are the farmers taking or leaving their tools?
The tools have been dumped in the fields.
Okay, I take my claw off of one of my Molotov cocktails.
Of course. Now, Rusty, you said earlier you wanted to search the corpse of this raider.
Of course, I totally do. I don't remember saying that.
You said that before you even wanted to talk to Rose. You were like, what's on her? So from this one, you find a 44 pistol. So a .44 pistol.
Hang on. I'll add it to my... Okay, yeah.
And if you can roll me a d20,
dice in general.
You just tap on the die.
13.
13. So you get 18 rifle ammo.
Whoa.
So that's from the raider, and it's from the ammo canisters that were next to where she was standing.
Nice.
18 rifle ammo.
18.
And you gave him a pistol.
Yeah, I got a 44.
So, and you get a single combat rifle.
There it is.
I'll take it all.
Mhm.
Unless anyone wants any of the stuff.
I've got big guns as a tag.
So combat rifles are small arms.
Okay, cool.
So they are single shot rifles.
Ah, yep.
Yeah, all good.
All right. So with that, the farming area clear, you can then see up ahead. Sorry, let me just clear some stuff.
Oh, the corpse is alive. It's rolling around.
This is just like the gypsy woman said. Okay, so past where you were standing before, you can see some large standing ponds that are extremely deep. You see a couple of vertical tanks in the distance. Off to the right a little bit further, you see a large dome tank sticking up out of the ground. Now, on top of some of these buildings, you do see raiders moving around in the firelight.
Would they not have heard the shot from before?
We'll say for this purpose, they are far enough away.
Okay.
Sorry, trying to make things, zoned, but difficult, I'm learning. That all they would have heard was, oh yeah, okay, thuds. Could have been gunshots, could have been something much further on. And that gets completely covered up by the UI. Excellent. Ah. Let's rejig this a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay. Does that give us anything in frame?
Yeah, you're doing
A
pretty
little
good,
bit.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be right.
Ah. That's something. All right. So from the farming area over here, what would you like to do?
Well, they haven't seen us yet, so where I'm standing, I'm gonna dash over to the fence to the right.
Okay, so as far as the barricade, or dashing over here?
No, over further behind the big cover. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you're trying to get across there without being seen?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so if you can give me an agility plus stealth roll.
Six. Stealth is sneak.
Sorry, yes, sneak. Yep.
Yep. One success.
One success. Okay. Okay. All right, so at this point you haven't been seen. Raider here moves across. Anyone else?
I'd like to start picking up all of the, or either piling up or picking up all of the tools, seeds, basically anything that would be within the remit of farming supplies. I'd like to start
Mhm.
gathering them up.
Okay. So if we
I'm
just
happy
say
to pass
miscellaneous
with it.
farming supplies.
Yeah, I think I'm going to spend a few turns doing this.
Okay. So you just make sure you've got everything. So Rusty, you're over here.
Can I get cut through?
That is basically blocked off there, so you can go out and around.
I'll do that.
So how far
Maybe
do you want to
I'll
come?
stop. Yeah, right.
Right there. So like just tucked behind
Yeah.
a bit. So it's at this point it's starting to get dark now, so it might be a bit easier for you to move around stealthily. Abby,
You go before I do.
Don't forget to update the
we're not in
time on this
initiative order at the moment.
time on the spreadsheet.
Apologies.
Um,
Is there anywhere you want to go?
mm, just behind this one,
Behind Rockclaw?
like behind
Yep.
the fence.
So because you're crossing this area where you could be seen, if you can give me an agility plus sneak roll.
Two and 6. My agility 6.
Plus your sneak. So that's 8, so both of those are successes. Alright, so you do not get seen. Dan, are you
I'll
hanging
move
back?
up to where Randy is. Oh, Rusty.
Up to Rusty, so you haven't really come into line of sight yet at this point.
Cool.
So Rusty and Dan, from where you're standing, now that you've been here for a moment, you can see there is one person who is wandering here out in the open, and you've got one person a little bit further on behind him that seems to be guarding the door to a large building.
Is this the range of the guns?
So your rifle is the green one, so that's your optimum range. If
Oh.
it's, yep.
Or up to that.
So that's
Yeah.
that's your optimum range, that's your difficult range. But that's how far you can shoot. Yep. Now, something with when you are raised above a target that you're shooting at, what I am allowing you to do is extend the range of your weapon. So if you fire a medium range rifle and you're above the target, you get to add long range to your effective range. So it becomes further if you can get above them. So
So it's my turn, is it?
so it's whoever wants to go. I've just given everybody an opportunity to
Oh, I was thinking of sneaking up to it.
sneaking up to there. Okay, so you're going to be going against. Is that 2 from here? Okay, if you can give me an agility plus sneak roll.
Oh, nice. Sneak is 3 plus 6 is 9.
How many successes?
10 and 7.
So that's 1 success. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving through.
Yep.
You don't touch on anything that's really making any noise. You press yourself against the junk wall ahead of you. Nobody's reacted yet.
Cool.
At this point,
I'll follow.
this gentleman wanders back again. This gentleman moves forward to help his friend look around. This one has wandered over to talk to their friend. Sorry, Dan, you were saying?
I was gonna follow Rusty. Also sneaky
So go same
past.
path, try to sneak up.
Yep.
Yep. So if you can give me an agility plus sneak.
1 success.
1 success. Okay.
Oh, actually, that 20's critical fails, aren't they?
Yeah.
When I choose to, yes. So
I'll leave that up to you.
Use your luck to reroll.
yep, you can spend 1 current luck point to reroll.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mhm.
Still 1 success.
So that's 1 success?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
No.
This one here hears something rattling as Sedan comes up, and he just shifts a couple of steps over, and he just trains his weapon up on the fence. He hasn't seen you, but he's heard something, and he's just wary at this point. He's just watching like a hawk on that spot.
Can I move up to the other side of the fence, up to the right?
To the right, over here, yep.
Being that we're not in initiative, how far can I move?
You can move as far as you want. However, when you're crossing lines of sight,
Yep.
you're going to be needing
All right.
to sneak.
I want to try to get on the other side of the building.
Of the building, okay, yep.
So over on the far right.
Mm-hmm. So in which case, if you
Basically
can give me an agility plus sneak.
Yep. Agility plus sneak is that's 8. 1 success.
Okay. And as you cross that area, you get winged by a sniper rifle shot. So from the large building up ahead, where there is a sniper and the gentleman in power armor.
Is that behind the?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
our
You know what? Let me
photos.
just turn off the UI for a sec. That's probably going to be easiest. And even then, it's not close enough. Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, so he's up on top.
So you've got a sniper up on top and a gentleman in power armor. So you've just been winged by the sniper
Mm-hmm.
as you were crossing. So from that, you take 5 physical damage.
Fuck.
And it has piercing. So do you have any physical armor?
No.
No. Okay. So no effect on you. You just get hit hard.
Yep.
And they are not alerted, but the sniper has seen something move, taken a pot shot at it, and hit it.
I didn't see what it was.
Didn't see what it was. You're not in any direct light or firelight at this point.
Oh yeah, because you said
So
the sun
you've
was going
stumbled
down.
into the shadows as she shot you.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
8 o'clock at night, that'd be pretty dark.
It's
pretty
pretty
dark.
dark around here. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So can I continue to sneak around the back of the building?
Sorry, what was that?
I just want to continue to sneak around the back of the building.
Okay. So you've just been winged. So you're
Yep.
bleeding as you're
Yep, I'm a
Walking.
super mutant. I'm fine.
around the back. If you can give me a sneak plus agility.
There's no one there.
There is 2 people on the front of the building,
Yeah.
just here, that could potentially hear you. You've got a person on
Hear
top
me,
of the
okay.
building. You've got the sniper's out of range to hear you. She's probably looking where she saw something move that she shot at.
Okay. Well, that's 0 successes. 10 and a 12.
The 2 closest raiders got critical fails. They didn't hear shit. They
Nice.
were talking.
Yes.
From there, does anybody else want to do anything? By this point, HAL 9001, you would have finished collecting everything up.
Okay. What have I got?
You've got miscellaneous farming implements. You've got a trowel, you've got a couple of hoes, you got a pitchfork, you got a shovel.
Any seeds or like plants or whatever?
Around next to the barrels, you did find a very small sack of seeds that's mostly been planted already.
Is there any like the ones that they were digging up weeds around? Is there any plants in those plots?
They
Is
are
there anything growing yet?
most of them are
Mm.
either dying because they've been really poorly maintained,
Mm-hmm.
or they haven't germinated yet.
Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing to like repot back at our base.
Nothing that would be worthwhile.
Okay. All right. Understood. In that case, I'm going to consider that execution complete, and I'll start walking over to the group.
Mhm.
Not dashing, just floating over towards.
Just floating over.
So I'm probably.
So
a
let's
couple
say
of
you
moves
make it to
away.
about there. Does anybody else want to
Yeah, okay. Sure.
do anything?
Well, if no one else do anything.
What is our goal here?
To kill them.
Are we just trying to pass by?
Kill, capture, disable all the raiders.
Right.
Fix
Our,
the
um,
entire
stop
plant and get it routing water back to
Yeah,
Okay.
so our active quest.
So is there area back here we can get through?
There is a very tiny gap between these two buildings here that you could try to squeeze through. For this purpose, I'm saying this is fenced and blocked off back here.
Like, if I was to come around here,
And
am I
follow
within
my-
range to throw a knife at this guy and then hide?
You could try. You're a distance away. You're still down here.
Built. Yeah, I know. Trying to figure out where to go.
So you
We're
got
trying to,
three
like,
guys over here.
pincer.
You got one up here. You got two down here.
Everybody's up high.
That's where I'm heading, Abby.
So do you want to stick with Rock Claw and
I can't hear anything.
well, your mic's working?
Yeah.
And just reset it. Um.
Oh.
Oh, now I can hear.
Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hey.
We've been talking to you all night. You've just been ignoring us.
They're so rude. What the
She
hell?
usually does though. That's fair.
Um.
All right, team. Let's do this.
Are we ready to fight?
Yes.
You're all spread out all over the place. You're absolutely ready to fight.
Absolutely ready to fight. All right. So I might just like do a couple like hand signals to those who can see me.
So you got
No,
Rusty and Dan could see you. You've got Hal 9001 can see you. You've got Rot Claws pissed off completely.
That's right. I'll pass him on the way.
What hand
So you know-
signal did you give me?
Hand signal is going. All right. We're going. Get
Okay.
your asses up.
Command accepted. Going.
Now I'm gonna go around
He's gonna go before you.
and I sneak around there.
So first, you're breaking line of sight. Oh, sorry, you're opening line of sight here. So I need an agility plus sneak roll.
Huh. About 8. Yeah, that's a failure.
8. Your agility plus sneak.
Is 8?
Yeah, so equal to or less than is a success.
Yeah, it's above that.
Okay. So failures.
Failure.
No.
Okay, so that is going to be. You made it across without being seen. That is bullshit.
Of course.
It is nighttime. You are lucky you're in the dark. Somehow your blonde hair doesn't stand out in the moonlight. So you want to move around to
Great.
Rock Claw?
It's
So
a,
keep
it's a
coming
new
around?
name, It's
Mhm.
fine.
And I'm gonna come here.
You're going to use Rock
I'm gonna
Claw
use
as
that.
cover?
Not really. Just using that, like, and then I've got maybe line of sight to
Yeah.
this guy's head.
That sounds good. What do you reckon? So that's going to be... You're going to be so close. That's how far you can throw your knife. So it's going to clatter into the wall just below her.
Or if I can get her attention, maybe I'll pick up a rock and throw it instead.
I
And
can
get her to
just
come
shoot-
closer.
I can just shoot her.
Yeah, I get her to come and investigate, and then you can shoot her when she's not suspecting.
Okay.
Okay, so are you throwing a rock from there?
I'll throw a rock, and then I hide behind again.
Okay. So in which case, just give me a normal attack roll, as if you've picked up a rock. It's the same. It's your agility plus throwing skill. So your target number is the same as your throwing knife. But we're not 8. Mm-hmm. What'd you roll?
14 and 3.
14 and 3. So 3 would be below your throwing skill. So that is 2. Oh, sorry, 3 successes? 2 successes.
I don't know, it's your game.
So that's. Fucking God. Yep.
Yeah,
So
as she
the
runs
rock
behind me,
clatters off the wall, gets this one's attention. She looms up, sticks her head out, looking over,
And I
trying to
take a
see where it
shot.
came from. You take a shot,
yep, I've been basically sitting just around
waiting.
the corner with my gun pointed at the top.
Easy. So she's within optimum range for you.
Yep.
In this case, I'll say that you were aiming, so you can re-roll one of your d20s if you need.
Perfect. 1 success.
Okay. So do you want to re-roll one of your d20s?
That was with a re-roll. Can I re-roll another one?
So you were aiming to start with, so that gives
Yeah.
you a re-roll. So you've got 1 success total. That's enough.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So if you roll damage,
Damage is 4d6s. 1, 1, 5, and a 6.
okay. So that is what's that? 3 damage. Sorry, 4 damage.
And as I shoot, I use my minor action to pull myself back behind cover.
Okay. So stepping back. Yep.
Yep, just behind the edge.
Yep. Okay. I'll allow that. So from that, the rest of the place kicks off. You guys would have heard the burst of a machine gun fire. And from there, we'll go top of the round. So Dan.
All right, I want to pull out a Molotov and lob it at C on the roof.
Up on the roof. Yep. So
Yep.
you're easily going to get up there. So if you want to give me an attack roll for your Molotov. So for you, that is... What's your target number for that one there? So 11 you're aiming
11.
for.
1 success.
1 success. That's enough.
Yep.
The
Alright.
Molotov bursts and flames cover all 3. Fire rains down on the guy below. If you want to roll damage for me.
All right, so 5, 2, 2, 1. That is
So that's going to be 2, 4, 6 energy damage.
Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be... Now let me figure out which one of these bastards it is. Jesus. And he was D, wasn't he? So from there, screams can be heard as the Molotov explodes. And the 3 men catch fire. Do you want to use your minor action for anything?
yeah. How far can I move behind the giant building with the 2 water pools?
So you would be able to move. You'd get to around about the apex of the...
Yeah, that
the
sounds
round there.
good. I'll run over there.
Yep. No need for stealth. They didn't notice you being on fire for that round. All right, so up next is Abby.
They've kind of like got a campfire now, I guess.
Okay, so what happened with this one?
So you threw a rock to attract her, and then she was machine gunned by Rockclaw.
Is she dead?
No, she's
Is
hurting.
she still hanging over?
I would say she is standing upright. She is just recoiled from being shot.
Going, what the fuck just happened?
So if you move a little closer,
So I
out of
can
cover, if you can move up,
run in, throw, run back.
so you can move
Mm.
and shoot, you then don't have any movement. So you can spend an action point to give yourself an extra minor action. So you could do a movement and a movement, if that's what you would like to do. Otherwise, you can run in, throw, and then stay there.
I can't do a little run,
Peek out, come back. No, not without spending action points.
How many action points have we got?
1. Which I've turned the UI off so it looks weird. You've just got a floating action point.
I come in where I've got line of sight and can I hit?
Yep, so roll to hit.
Ew. Apparently thinks I'm playing other game.
D&D. So what do you roll?
19, 14.
19 and 14. So that misses, and your throwing knife is now up, clattered next to her.
Really should get another knife, hey? I don't think I've ever heard someone saying they're equipped with throwing knife rather than throwing knives.
All right, up next is Rusty. So you're
Yeah.
down here. You've just watched Sir Dan peg a Molotov and then leg it. Now that area is still on fire this turn.
If I take a step,
Yes, I put a campfire to indicate that that area is on fire.
I thought you made buy tokens.
No, I never got around to it.
Okay.
I wanted to.
Do I have line of
Yeah,
sight
fire
to
tokens.
speed?
If you move to there or move to
I'll
there.
go the other way. Yeah,
This
that,
way?
and I'll shoot the guy at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you move back a bit, there you go. So yes, you'll be within optimum range with your rifle. Or sorry, are you using the pistol or are you using the rifle?
Still the rifle.
Yep.
Sorry, can I move? Like shoot him through that gap?
Through that gap, sure. Yeah, we'll say that you're behind half cover in that case. You're not trying to conceal yourself completely.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 and a 6. I think that's 3 hits. Let's look it up.
So your rifle target number's 10, so your small guns is 4, so the 2's worth 2.
Yeah.
And the 6 is worth 1, so that's 3. So that generates you 2 more action points. And you hit him if you want to roll for damage.
Now the damage I got was 164.
164, so that's going to be 1 is worth 1 point, 6 is worth 1 point, 4 is worth nothing. So 2 points of physical damage. Okay. So being on fire, his armor is ineffective against that now. He takes the full 2 damage. So
Oh, he's on fire as well.
yeah. So the Molotov rained down fire on him. That's your turn. So up next, we have Rocklaw.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing again, and I'm just going to put myself around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to open fire again. 3 successes with a 1.
Okay, so that generates 2 action points. So you're now maxed out on action points if you want to roll damage.
6, 5, 2, and 2.
Okay, so the 2s are worth 2 each. So that's 4. The 6 and the 5 is worth 1 each. So that makes a total of 6 damage.
pull my-
And she is barely hanging on for life. You
I
have
pull my rifle
her.
back around the corner.
so you would need to have spent an action point to give yourself an extra minor action there.
But I
'Cause you
didn't
moved.
move. I didn't move. I just went straight around the corner and then straight back.
Mm-hmm.
I was
So you can
my-
move out, you can fire,
s-
and
No,
that's
no,
your
no.
movement.
I didn't move. I literally put my head around the corner and shot and pulled my head back. My body did not move.
Okay. All right. Yep. I'll give you that. Excellent.
Maybe.
Hal 9001, your turn.
Yep. So you've got A and B there. I'm just going to beeline straight for A and B, using my dash action.
Okay. So that means you'll move twice. No.
Does he like that oil on fire?
I'm
That's
not
a
on
good
fire.
point. Actually,
You're
you've got a thruster that is burning below you as you walk along. So
Okay.
in which case, if you want to give me a agility plus explosives,
Oh,
roll.
I'm good at explosives. Okay.
to try to aim your thruster away as you're going over
Okay.
these oil slicks.
One success. I'm going to use. I can't use an action point. Sorry. I'll re-roll. One of them with a luck.
Mhm.
That made it 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you narrowly avoid both of the pools as you move past.
No problems.
Just.
I mean, I wasn't aiming for miles away. I mean, I've
Mhm.
flown before. Whatever.
Alrighty.
Cool.
So now.
Yeah, here we go. 9 baddies.
First things first. So. E and F, the ones that have just caught fire, are going to spend their turn trying to bat themselves out. They run away from the fire, trying to splash water from the tanks here onto themselves.
Yeah, but water onto an oil fire makes it worse.
It's Molotovs are usually alcohol, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's not oil.
I don't know. So Dan, that'd usually be that'd be like fine grain moonshine or something.
That it would be. Type of special.
There we go.
Yes.
Better.
All right. So. Okay. Gee, knocked off completely. Okay, Sledgehammer Woman. Ugh. Stumbling away, tries to drag herself down the ladder, makes it to the bottom, panting uncontrollably. A and B are slow to react, but they turn around and they see in the distance this HAL 9001 Mr. Handy unit. So they try to get behind limited cover. The first one fires an assault rifle. Misses. B shoots and misses. C up on top. So this man who's just been sitting here quietly sees Mr. Handy come through. Takes a shot. And he does 1 physical damage to you.
Fine.
That would
That's
be
0.
soaked up by your armor.
Yep.
The sniper at the top of the building up here takes a shot with her hunting rifle. At this point, she can only see the Mr. Handy unit. She does 3 physical damage with piercing. So that ignores 1 armor. Then hearing the machine gun fire, Taipan, in power armor, jumps from the top of the building, crashes, and then sprints towards where he heard the gunfire coming from. All right, top of the round, Sir Dan.
Would I have enough movement to go around the building and make it up to where E and F are?
If you sprint, you can get to the top of the stairs. So there's a set of stairs up the back here.
All right. Instead of sprinting, I just want to walk, so I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
And
And are you going to
am
do anything for your major action?
I able to see them from the bottom?
From the bottom, not really.
Okay, so they also can't see me. Uh,
You can see the glow from the firelight
Yeah.
up on top, but that's about it.
gonna hold an action in case one of them comes down the stairs. If they come, I shoot.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, up next is Abby.
You want to try to run up,
I meant like
climbing up the.
try and scale
ladder.
that.
Yep. There's a few handholds.
So you can
You
try.
can
I want to try and get up, and I'll be at an advantage.
Okay, so
Okay,
if you want to give me an agility plus
plus
athletics roll.
athletic.
So for you, that's 12. And that's your tag skill.
7 and 2.
All right, so that is 3 successes. So you easily climb to the top and you retrieve your knife.
Do I have more than one?
We've discussed this, you have 1 currently. Hey? Don't blame me, I just work here.
Someone had a machete.
Someone traded a machete
Yeah.
for ammunition.
Oh, really? Who throws a machete?
Who throws a shoe? All right, up next is Rusty.
I'm going to shoot the guy on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend an action point to roll 3.
Certainly.
Okay, rolling. 1, 3, and 8. So looking.
What's your target
So
number?
that's 4 successes.
4 successes, so you get that action point back. You easily shoot him.
And my damage dice was 6, 1, 2.
Okay, so that's
6,
going to be
1.
4 damage.
No.
All right, and that is... All right, and how does that raider die? He's still patting out the flames on him, and you put a second round into him.
Shoot him in the head. He drops the gun, and then his body falls prone.
Gun clatters to the ground, and he drops. Alrighty. Anything for your minor action? Do you want to move, or... So the raider was in front of a door that you can see. Otherwise, you can follow Dan around. There were the stairs at the back to get up onto the roof.
I might actually move up to the dead raider.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to loot.
Okay. Alrighty. So up next is Rocklaw.
Okay. So you said there is that small gap between the buildings.
There is a small gap. If you're going to try to fit through there, it's going to take you a second. So I'm going to say that it's going to require your minor and your major to try to squeeze through.
Oh, I'm not going to try to squeeze through. I want to get up close to it
Mm-hmm.
and push my gun through and shoot the chick down the bottom of the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You will still be exposed enough so that you won't be behind cover
Yep, that's fine.
being in there, and as you run around that corner, you notice just on your right there is a door at the base of the wall as well.
Into which building?
So into the building, so it goes into the area underneath where Abby is here.
Oh, with the sniper. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. No,
Yep.
that's
So
fine.
you wanted to take a shot. So you're shooting at the
chick at the bottom of the
the
stairs.
chick at the bottom. Yep. So she was barely holding on.
Yep. One success.
One success is enough. If you want to roll damage for me.
Actually work. 1, 6, 5, and a 4.
So you pepper her with bullets. How does she die?
One goes through like the bottom of her neck. The next goes through her nose. The next goes through her forehead, and her head like half decapitates off her body, and like
Jesus, mate.
it's like just hanging there, just like headless Nick, just yeah. I'm gonna rip it off and take it with me later. So
Oh god. Yep. Okay. Half decapitated.
Yep.
I'll make a note. Up next is HAL 9001.
I continue to proceed full bore towards A. So dash and regular movement.
Straight at A.
Line of sight towards A, yes.
So you're going up and over the crater?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously that doesn't matter to me.
Yep. All right. So pushing into melee range with him. All
That
right.
would be it, I would say.
So it is then the Raiders' turn. E and F have splashed enough water to put themselves and the rest of the fire out. F then runs forward again.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't see anybody out in front of him, except for the Mr. Handy in the distance. And then he turns and runs back for the stairs. E runs with him to the top of the stairs. That would then trigger your held action, Sir Dan.
Yep.
So you would fire up the
One
stairs
success.
at him. One success is enough. You want to roll damage?
Sick. 3, 3, 2.
Okay, so that is 2 damage. You just wing him as soon as he comes around the corner. He's going to recoil from that and line you up and fire. But he is going to miss. You're going to hit him just as he was trying to fire at seeing you. D is dead. That's nice. D is dead. C. So the gentleman up here has just spotted Rusty coming within range. That would push him to easily within optimum range. Okay, so he fires off a burst, but he misses. Luckily. Next up, so A and B down here. So A goes for the Mr. Handy unit. Being within melee range, you've made it harder for him to shoot at you. So he misses. B gets a clear shot firing at you. Does 4 physical damage. To HAL 9001. The sniper at the top fires a shot that hits the dust just behind you there, HAL 9001. But misses. Taipan, wearing the power armor, fires his heavy machine gun at where he saw the machine gun burst come from. Somehow does not hit you there, Rocklaw. And he runs in to try to squeeze through this gap. So he gets stopped at the gap. And then back to the top of the round. So Sir Dan, you're at the bottom of the stairs at the back of the filter building.
Right. I run up to E and I smack him in the face with my pistol.
Alrighty, so I'll get a strength plus melee weapons.
Okay, so just a straight 6.
To try to gun bash him or pistol whip him.
I'm going to burn another luck point to reroll a nat 20 again.
Mm-hmm.
One success.
One success is enough. If you want to roll damage.
What's the damage for melee?
For melee, that's going to be 2d6.
Four and a 5.
Okay, so you do 1 damage. He grabs at the butt of the pistol as you swing it. Still hurts him, but he manages to deflect most of the blow.
Up.
So up next is Abby.
Okay. I'm gonna carefully scale this ladder. I can see up the top that there's somebody there.
So that's the sniper that's just shot at
1001.
1001.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to sneak behind and attempt to stab in the back.
So we'll say that you can get up the ladder and just get behind. So if you want to give me a melee
Rip out
attack,
the fusion core.
that's the sniper
Yeah,
that
isn't
she's
that
behind.
the...
No, the power armor dude is at the bottom of the building coming at you.
Oh, at me. Oh, fuck. I thought he was up top.
No, he jumped off the building immediately.
How the fuck did power armor fit through, but I can't barely
No,
fit through?
he's just about to try. He wasted his minor action. So he shot at you, wasted his minor action to move close.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's gonna spend a lot to try to get through there at you because you've just completely obliterated a raider in front of him. So, Abby?
Got 10 and 14.
Okay, so what are you rolling against? So you're rolling against 12 for your throwing knife. So your 10 is a success. So if you want to
Thanks,
roll
Greg.
damage.
All good.
4, 5, 5.
Okay, so that is 2 damage. And you've alerted the sniper to the fact that you're there. So she's now going to swing around at you. Rusty, you're up. Now you were perched about to loot the raider.
Am I better off moving forward forward and shooting, or shooting from there at a C?
So range-wise, you're not going to be able to get him unless you move forward.
Yeah, I'll move forward as my minor.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone cool if I spend an action point?
Gregors, we have 5.
Okay.
Burden them. Don't ask permission.
Wow, 1, 8, 1. So 5 successes.
So you generate that action point back again.
And 5. Oh, that's terrible. The damage. 5, 5, 1. It's only 1 damage.
That's
Yeah.
3 damage.
Oh, 5's a 1.
5s are a single damage
Yeah.
plus an effect.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage to C.
Cool. And that's my turn.
All right, up next is Rocklaw. So you have just had a large man in mining power armor run at the gap that you were firing from.
Okay. 10. Now, I don't know what the logistics is of this.
Mm-hmm.
My thought is I want to open fire on him,
Yep.
then run into that door.
Okay.
Would I have to use a bonus action?
Look, I will allow it, but I will ask for a strength plus athletics check because I'm assuming you're not trying to open the door by the handle.
No.
You're just going to try to barge through the door as you're shooting?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so first, do your attack roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a action point.
Yep.
Okay, so we got 2 successes.
2 successes. Yep, so that's enough.
That's for the attack.
Yep, and you generate that action point back. Easy.
We have 4, 1, 6, 4, and 4.
Okay, so that is 2 damage. That cleanly the bullets just bounce off the places that you hit on his power armor.
Okay, that's fine.
So
And-
next we will have a strength plus athletics roll to see whether you can barge through the door.
That's good because my strength is 11 and my athletics is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 successes.
2 successes. Let me just roll for the strength of the door here. That is enough. You bust through the door into what is essentially a shed that's underneath. It's a fairly small room with shelves and bits and pieces lining it, surrounded by concrete.
Okay.
So
Can I hide like right in the corner?
there is nothing to hide behind. You've got
No,
shelves
like-
up against the walls
Oh, okay.
of this small square room
Okay.
that you've
That's
ended
fine.
up inside. So up next is Hal 9001, who is currently sitting in a crater.
Could you just move me up behind the dude with the power armor, please?
Certainly. Yeah, look, close range. I'll get you there.
I should be able to get right up his butt there, right?
Mhm.
And what do I see?
So you see the exposed fusion core point on the back. There is a wheel to turn. So you need to know where to hit it and what to do to eject the fusion core from that power armor. So if you can give me an intelligence plus repair roll, please.
Okay. I'd like to use 3 action points. Is that possible?
So 3 action points will get you an extra 2d20.
Okay. Assume that's the max.
You can spend another 2 action points to get another d20.
Yep.
What was that?
Yep. So I'll use all the action points.
So you want to use all of them?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so that lets you roll a
5.
total of 5 d20s.
Okay. I've got 5 in my hand. Okay. Well, this is pretty important. I've obviously have been tasked. I'm aware of the mission, and the boss has said this is very important, so I interpret this as very important.
Yep.
All right. And I'm rolling against intelligence and what? Repair, did you say?
And repair.
All right. So we're rolling this against a 4, everybody. A 4.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. Okay. We're gonna have to use a little bit of luck here. So we have 1 success so far. I'm going to use 3 luck to reroll 3 die.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hang on, hold everything. One of those is a D12. I think I need to find a D20.
You're probably
never gonna
hamstringing
succeed.
yourself there.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. All right, that's still a failure. So I'm going to use 3 luck. I'm going to use 3 luck.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. All right. 4, you move out of the way. We have no further successes. So out of 1, 2, 3, so out of 8 die, we have 1 success.
Fucking hell.
One success is just enough. You hit the button, you crank the wheel, the fusion core pops out, and the back of the power armor opens out, pushing him from the suit.
Do I? I don't know if I have enough. Is it able to like just pop the fusion core into my belly storage, or is that? Would that
Look,
be
I'm saying yes. I'm saying you have taken it. It's popped back at you. You've caught it. That is now your fusion core.
No worries. I love fusion cores. That'll do me.
Okay. So now, now these guys go. Let's start with Taipan, who is no longer in his suit of power armor. Immediately whips around at the Mr. Handy unit.
He popped out the back.
He
Yeah,
popped
that
out
makes
the
sense.
back, so he's
Yeah.
he's facing you right now. So he fires
Hello.
his pistol immediately at you.
Yeah.
Rushing, the shot goes wide, and he misses you.
Yeah, it's quite strange too, I guess.
A and B watching this. Fire at you. Now, A hits you for 4 damage. Let me just roll to see. Okay. Only hits you. So that's 4 physical damage.
Mhm.
B. Seeing where you've moved, she runs and tries to take cover in the crater.
Mhm.
Somewhat.
Yeah, good plan.
She lines you up, but goes prone. Trying to get a good shot ready on you. The sniper, angry at being stabbed in the back, not realizing anybody was there, tries to gun bash Abby. She does 2 points of physical damage. And
I
stuns.
can't try to like avoid.
That's an attack roll. So she needed a success to hit you. She got 2.
Mhm.
So she's just smacked you in the face. So that is 2 damage. C is in a shooting match with Rusty. Tries to shoot. We're saying that you're behind what, half cover, so that you had line of sight. You're far enough back that it's covering half of you. So for him, and he fires and hits the barricade only. E and F are now in a close range match with Sedan. E.
Forgot my perks. It doesn't matter.
Okay, E will gun bash you back after you trying to pistol whip him. Does 2 physical damage.
Ow.
F is actually going to take a couple of steps back, seeing you rush up, so that he can get a clean shot. Does 7 damage, physical damage,
And I'm down.
and that's Sedan down.
Now, in this, is because I've been wondering that given I got bugger all left too, is down or is down unconscious? in
This is unconscious currently.
Right. Well, that's lucky for you, Dan, because I've been eyeing off
Yeah.
a reroll too with that in mind.
Do we have to heal him next turn, or is there saving throws?
So there is going to be saving throws for this. I'm essentially running it the same as D&D
Yeah.
for that
Okay.
one.
Alright.
So Sedan is now down after going rogue by himself because everybody went in different directions. Dear God. Your teamwork is immaculate.
It's fine.
Makes the dream work.
multiple angles, multiple points. They don't know where the fuck it's all coming from. It's all
Well,
good.
that's true. You're certainly going for the chaotic approach.
Correct.
So that is all of them. So it is now Sedan's turn. So if you can roll me a death saving throw.
Alright, so 2d20s.
So it's in this case we're running it just the same as D&D. Death saving throw. So roll 1d20, and you want to roll 11 or higher.
Higher.
Higher or lower?
Fail.
That's okay. So that's one fail.
Oh, wait. So was it higher we wanted?
So you want 11 to 20 is a success. 1
Okay, yep,
to 10
fail.
is a fail.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up is Abby, who is sparring with a sniper on the roof of this insanely tall tower.
Okay, so can I try to knock through you?
Okay.
Try to knock her and then punch with the other hand.
You're trying to do 2 attacks at once. So if you want to spend an action point, you have no action points left because Hal 9001 spent every single one on trying to get the fusion core out of this power armor. Dang.
Hey, I did it, didn't I?
Fine.
After rolling 8
Try and
dice.
stab her again.
Stab her again? Alright, so roll for the hit.
8 and 9.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. You stab her easily. You generate an action point. So what's your damage?
6, 2, 1.
So you do 2d6? Oh, sorry, 3d6, yep. So 6, 2, 1, so that is 4 physical damage. She buckles under you and tries to get herself back up again. She's bleeding heavily. She has dropped her weapon at this point.
Push her off the roof.
Up next is Rusty. So,
I'd like to aim as my bonus action,
Mhm.
minor action, and fire at C.
Okay.
So what I forgot with my gun nut perk, I get a reroll. So I get 2 rerolls if I need them. 1, 3, and 6, which is 5 successes again.
So 5 successes.
Okay, damage is 4, 2, and 2. So I think that's
4 damage. Yep. Okay, so you regenerated all of the action points back.
That's how I roll. Does he die?
He is not dead, but he's hurting bad.
Damn.
You got a really good clean shot into him.
Yep. Oh, no, is it an action point to take another shot?
Shot.
Another major action.
Another major action, yes.
I might spend an action point to take.
Okay,
another
you
shot.
would have, yes, you would have already had 1 action point from what Abby gave. So yes, I will allow that if you want to take a second shot. Burn through all your ammo.
Yeah. So I got 5, 18, and 13. So that's 1 hit. 5. Let me check. That might be 2 hits.
Your small guns is 4.
So just 1 hit.
Mm-hmm. So roll for damage.
1, 2, and 6 is 4 damage.
4 damage. And that drops him. So C is now down. D is down.
I got 2 guys.
Across the river. One's dead, one's on 3.
Alright, so next up is Rotclaw.
Alright,
You
is-
have
can
just
I-
seen the power armor. Oh, sorry, no, you're inside
I would have heard it.
You're inside the shed.
Yeah, would I have heard the power armor shutdown?
You would have, yeah, you would have heard it make its mechanical ka-chink, ka-chink noises as it's opened up.
Yep. All right. Cool.
I
Is there
don't remember,
any-
did HAL 9001 say anything while he was doing it?
No, I did say to the dude afterward, when he jumped out and looked at me, I said, hello.
Ah, yeah, so you would have heard HAL 9001 say hello with
Yep.
repeated gunfire surrounding him.
Is there any other door coming out of here, or is it
The
same
one
door
you
that
came
I-
in by.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna come out, and I'm going. Can I get my gun in between the power armor and where that guy is in front of Hal? Can I like squeeze my gun in between and aim?
I'm going to say it's currently completely blocked off with this set of power armor. You can try to push past it if you want to
Maybe
spend your
fit in the
major
power
action.
armor.
Super mutants can't fit, so
But you could foolishly try and get in then.
What about if I jump on top of the power armor?
it's not exactly structurally sound. If you want to try to climb over, yeah, I'll allow that. Trying to like use the walls to hoik yourself. Give me
No, actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's try to climb up on top of where I shot that bird up the
Mhm.
top.
Okay. So in which case, yes, I will allow you to do that. If you want to give me an agility plus athletics roll.
It would be athletics, so that's I need 111. And 1 success.
1 success. Yep, that's enough. So you make it up on top of the building.
So that was my minor action.
That was your minor and your major to do the climb.
Okay, cool. Can I use a point?
Using an action point? Sure.
And I want to attack the one in front of Hal.
Sorry, I just realized my mistake. If you want to add a major action, it is 2 action points.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Yep. And so you want to
So
shoot
I've
at?
now got advantage because I'm up above.
You don't have any advantage per se, you have longer range.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yep. All right.
So your effective range goes to between medium and long. So everything that you want to shoot at from this point will be within your optimum range.
3 successes.
Mm-hmm. So that generates back 2 action points.
Mhm.
And roll damage.
Fucking hell. 4, 4, 4, and 6.
That's unfortunate. So you manage to get 1 shot hits his armor, but doesn't seem to affect him.
Damn it. What armor? He had no armor on.
He's still wearing
Oh,
Raider
okay, his
armor
own Raider
underneath.
armor.
Yeah.
Yep.
What he was wearing inside the power armor.
Son of a bitch.
Right. So HAL 9001.
Alright, I'm going to aim and then I'm going to throw a Molotov cocktail at A and B.
Mhm. So that
I'd
allows
like
you to
to
re-roll a
utilize,
d20.
1 action point, please.
Yep. So that gives you an extra d20.
No worries. And what am I rolling against there?
So it's whatever the target number for your.
Yep, explosives and what?
So if you look at Molotov cocktail, your target number's underneath where it's written.
Target 11. There
11.
it is.
Yeah. 'Cause that's your
Okay,
weapon.
I will be re-rolling one die with luck. And that's a 2. So I have a 2 and an 8, which I believe will give me 2 successes.
2
for
successes, so
my
you've regenerated
Molotov.
1 action point.
Okay.
Mhm.
Obviously used one
And
luck.
then roll damage.
Yep, no worries. 1, 2. I need to get some attack die. I haven't actually attacked in this campaign. Hang on.
I think you've
Alright,
punched a
so-
few rad roaches and things.
Well, I don't even know if
Ghouls,
I did that.
maybe.
Hey, this might be me breaking my pacifism. Alright, so that's 2, 3, 4. So it's
Look at
5
all the
and 1
hands you will
effect.
take off.
5 and 1 effect, sir.
Okay, only 2d6?
Oh no, I rolled 4d6.
Yep, okay, so the only damage was 5 and 1?
No, 5 total.
Okay,
I'm saying
5.
it's 5 total damage and 1. Oh, sorry, no, 4's not an effect. It's 4 total damage. My apologies.
Okay, 4 damage.
Yeah, actually, I've got Fallout die. I'm an idiot. Why am I using the stupid ones? Okay, 4 damage anyway.
Alright, so the Molotov bursts and A and B catch fire as well. The area around that crater covered in burning alcohol for a moment. They're screaming in the flames. Are you? Oh, sorry. You took a minor action as you aimed, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, actually, because I aimed, I forgot to roll one extra D20
Re-roll
for this.
one of the d20s.
Yeah, for
You
once
don't
I
roll an
rolled it.
extra. You re-roll one if it's shit.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will just not use my luck. Okay, we're good. We're square.
Easy. All right. So their turn now. A and A and B on fire.
Mhm.
Looking around. So B is going to run out as far away as possible. A can't even see from the flames and runs at the two of you. Now let's roll to see who he crashes into. Okay, Hal 9000. So he is on fire. He charges into you. And so if you can give me an agility plus athletics roll to contest him trying to essentially tackle you. Hal 9001.
Yes, sorry. I was muted and my headphones died, so I asked, was that me? Yep, okay. Sorry. I'm doing
That's
it now. Yep, so that's against athletics, did you say?
Agility and athletics, yep.
Yeah,
You're trying to dodge this guy coming at you on fire.
Yep, 2 successes. 2 successes.
2 successes. So you easily dodge out of the way. And he makes it a little bit past to the bottom of the stairs, running past, screaming as he goes.
Good.
Taipan ducking back as this raider runs past him. Takes another shot at you with his pistol, misses. He then turns and runs up to try to get away from you and runs straight into Rotclaw at the top of the ladder. The sniper attempts to grapple Abby at the top of the tower. So Abby, if you can roll an agility plus athletics. or a strength plus athletics, whichever you would prefer.
Double failure.
Okay, she got 1 success, so she manages to grab you and drag you to the end. And she is attempting to shove you off.
What have you caught?
E and F, seeing that they have neutralized Sir Dan, run up to the cover here.
Uh-oh.
They spot Rusty just after he shoots their friend. The first one shoots, does 5 physical damage. The second one shoots and misses.
Do I have a stim pack? Nope. I don't.
And next up is Sir Dan Cadillac. If you can give me a death saving roll.
Safe.
That's a save. Excellent.
Yep.
Okay. Abby, you're up next. You are currently being grappled by the sniper at the top of the tower. She is pushing you at the edge. So you're leaning back, trying to push back against her.
Okay, so I'm going to try and stab her in the neck.
Okay, so you're not going to try to break her grapple, you're just going to try to stab her?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. So in which case, if you want to roll an attack,
4 and 5.
that is melee weapons one of your tag skills?
Yeah, no.
No, okay. So that is 2 successes, so you generate an action point. If you want to roll damage for me.
3, 6, 4.
Okay, so that is 1 damage. With that, she lets go, clutching at her neck.
Nice.
She is gurgling and starting to fall. She's not dead yet. Do you want to use your minor action?
Throw her off the roof.
There you go, push her off.
So you can spend an action point to...
Yeah, do it.
Oh, sorry, 2 action points to give yourself another major action and try to shove. Okay. So in which case, if you can give me a... what are we going to go? Agility plus athletics.
That's
Roll.
12.
Yep.
9 and 4.
So that's 2 successes. And she got 1 success. So you shove her, and she's clutching at her neck, bleeding, tumbles off the side, falls 3 stories, splats into the dust. She's very, very, very dead. All right. Up next is Rusty, who's just been shot at from 2 guys up on the roof and has not heard anything from Sir Dan in quite a while. I mean, like 18 seconds, but you know what I mean.
Wow.
He's a
Camaraderie here. Really worried about not hearing from your teammates.
to move behind this wall,
Mm-hmm.
and I will fire at F. F?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is behind half cover, so that will be more difficult to hit.
So is the other guy, yeah.
Yeah, both of them, it's like the little junk wall is half cover from their raised position.
Yeah. Not using any action points, just rolling.
Okay, I
Ooh,
mean, you
I
got 3 action
12.
points there to spend if you want.
I got a
The
12 and a
tempo.
10.
Booked.
I think
We'll
10
put
is
a
my
forward
target
position
number.
in there.
Sorry, could you?
Yep. Let me bring that up. Target number's 10. Yep.
Yeah, cool. So I got a 5/3/5, but I might spend. No, it's okay. I'll take it. 2 damage.
2 damage. All right. So that is to, was that F that you were
Yeah.
going for? Yep.
And if he's still up, I'll spend another.
He's still up.
Points. Take another shot.
Yep.
Okay, so I got 13, 14. I can use gun nut to reroll
One of them.
turn.
You can spend a luck to re-roll the other one if you want.
I got a 5, so that's a hit.
That is, yep.
And I got 6, 6, 3.
Okay, so that's another 2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah.
Yep. And with that, he slumps against the edge, not moving.
Oh, F, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's F, isn't it? Oh, did I get him mixed up? Shit. This is why I can't have nice things. Alrighty.
That's 3 guys.
Calling shots. So up next is Rocklaw.
Hey, I've got 2, just saying. All right, so the one that's right in front of me, I'm going to use the action point to roll 3 die.
Mhm.
I'm going to go a unarmed brass knuckles.
Yep.
We have 4 successes.
Okay. So that's 3 action points you've generated back.
And it's 46. 1, 2, 3, and a 5.
So that is 4.
And I use like my full strength that I have behind me to like knock him off at the same time.
Jeez, you're asking a bit, man.
I know, right? Yeah, knuckles to the face, uppercut. You know.
So you
He's-
have
he's
stunned
right on the
him
edge.
by punching him in the face.
Yeah.
You have
fall-
stunned him. You have not caused him to fall off. I would say if you want to spend 2 action points for another major action, you can try to shove him after you stun him.
Yeah, definitely. Strength and athletics.
Strength and athletics, yep.
Fuck yeah. That's where I roll. We have 2 successes.
And he gets 1 success. Which means that he takes a tumble backwards, falls, lands on the flaming guy, knocks him prone.
Does he
So
become a
he
does
catches
he get a light?
catches fire.
Yes.
So he's going to take 1 energy damage for that. Fuck's sake. He's going to take 1 physical damage for the fall.
What about the guy he fell on? Did that guy take damage?
Sure. Let's give him 1 crushing damage there. All right, Hal 9001, you're up next. You've got a
The
dead
closest-
chick. You've got a prone person. Oh, sorry, 2 prone people on fire.
Yeah, one of the prone people on fire. Given that they're prone, I would like to, because I see the battle as one, so I'm just going to start doing my duty. So, given I've only got 1 hand, I can only do 1 snip, but I'd like to start removing hands. So this is the first person. So one of the prone people is fine.
You have 3 health left.
Okay, are you aiming for the raider leader that was in the power armor, or are you aiming for the redhead guy that was?
The closest. Whoever's got their feet next to me is fine. I don't really care which. So.
Okay, so that is B that you're aiming for. Cool.
Yep. So that'll be the classic. It was no, I wrote it down. Agility
Well,
and medicine.
This is.
But I'm not trying to keep them alive.
In this case, I am saying this is a melee attack. Oh, sorry, an unarmed attack.
Okay.
This
I don't
is
actually have on my sheet how to do unarmed attacks.
so it's going to be strength plus your unarmed skill.
Okay.
So for
I might just
you,
write that
that
down.
is 6 you're
Unarmed
aiming for.
Is strength plus, what did you say, melee?
No, sorry, unarmed. Because
Unarmed,
you're
yeah,
using your hand to do it.
Yep. Okay, no worries. Um,
And I'm not
Alright.
contesting against you. I'm just seeing
Yep.
whether you actually land, like,
I'm
grab
gonna
this
use that last action point.
Okay.
So that is where's my thing?
Are we
I think
keeping
it's just
track on how
one.
many action points we generate? Like, this fucking
Yeah.
shitloads.
That was
Um,
my hope.
unarmed. Yep. So anyway, it's one success, sir.
One success is enough.
Mhm.
So you, if you want to roll 2d6 for damage
Mhm.
while you remove this poor bastard's hand.
Yep. So that's make sure it's right. So that's 2 and 1 effect.
Okay, so that is 3
Mhm.
physical damage. Okay, he's on fire. He's had a hand ripped off.
Blood's just pouring out.
He's just been crushed by his boss, falling from a first story. He's not having a good day, poor B.
And foe goes up to 7. Okay.
Okay. So coming up next is Taipan. So he's going to brush himself off to bat out the flames. And run behind the closest cover. The one who is prone and bleeding and handless, or sans hand, I guess, is going to get back up. And he's going to spend his major action trying to pat out the flames on him as well. This one is...
What about his hand?
Look, he's going to be patting out the flames with one hand.
I think we should have disadvantage at patting out flames.
You want me to roll for him to pat out flames?
Well, being that he's like, arteries are just spewing out everywhere.
He
there's
does
gonna be
not
some-
successfully pat out the flames. He tries and vainly does not work.
Good.
The next one moves to kick dirt over the flames here. Pats out the flames on herself as well. Who is up next? We've got a dead sniper. We've got a lot of dead raiders around the place. Okay. So who have we got left up there? We've got E. So E is going to move away a little bit further, trying to get a better line on Rusty. Is going to fire. Just got enough successes, so that is 4 physical damage to Rusty.
Yep.
Okay, and that is the only ones that are alive now. So top of the round, Sedan. Death saving throw, please.
Fail. 1.
That is 2 fails, 1 success.
I died then. I think.
No, 3 fails. You die.
Oh, I failed 1, so if I get from this one, I think that killed me, does it?
What? Did
Hey?
he roll a 1?
You've rolled 3 times. You got 2 fails and a success.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't hit 3 fails yet.
So you're on 2 fails. That's rough.
Yep.
And I ain't got no stim packs.
You
Who has
can
the stim pack?
you can attempt to stabilize someone
That's
without.
about 3 turns.
Someone's
I've
got a
got-
stim pack though.
I've got one stim pack, but we also don't know that he's down.
Oh, so the RP gets in the way. Wow. Of all times to
Oh,
pull that
fuck.
card. It's fine in conversation when you're not even near it, but now, all of a sudden, wow.
All right. So next up is Abby. So you've just thrown the sniper off the roof. From your position, you can see Sir Dan down, not moving. On top of this building, you can see Rusty getting shot at from multiple
Bleeding
angles, bleeding out quite hard.
Okay, so from my vantage point up here, so I can sort of maybe yell out, say, "Hey guys, Dan's down. He's on the top
Looks
of the
about to die.
thingy here. Whatever this is."
The big open ponds, yes.
He's not on top, is he? Or is he on?
He's on the roof, yeah.
Oh, he's on the roof with the other
Yeah,
guys.
you look for the
okay.
big red sleeping bag that's attached to his back.
Yep.
He's
That's-
on the roof. Get up there
Ah.
and get him up.
Now.
None of us are going to be able to get there in one run anyway.
Well, the dice better like him this time. Can you use luck when you're unconscious? DM?
To re-roll. I mean, that would be the luckiest of places, wouldn't it? I guess. We'll discuss that when we get to his next roll. So, okay, so Abby's shouted some stuff. Is she actually doing anything, or is she just going to shout a bit? So that,
How much I
The
can
leader.
get from up here. Well, if
Can
I
your
throw
gun
my
reach?
knife, that's it.
what?
Don't you have a gun?
She has a throwing knife.
Oh,
I don't know,
okay.
I can't pick up the rifle.
The rifle is up the top there. However, I don't think you can heal Dan with a sniper rifle bullet.
You put him out of his misery. It's the greatest of healing.
Oh, fuck!
There's still enemies.
There's still enemies though.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
attempt to use it if you would like.
I'm not very good.
I would go so far as saying you're probably downright terrible.
Got nothing.
No small gun skill whatsoever, but you could if you would like. So one of the things that you can choose to do is you can defend and roll to generate action points on this turn. If you go, I've got nothing else to do,
Mhm.
you can try to generate action points for the group, which means that they can spend the action points to try to get to Dan.
Okay, I'll do that.
So, in which case, you are going to be rolling. Where is it? So in this case, it's going to be just luck plus outdoorsman.
Nothing.
You have no luck.
Number 5, but I've got nothing in outdoorsman.
Okay. So if you want to roll against that, any successes you generate automatically become action points.
6 and 20.
6 and 20, not quite. Alrighty. Do you want to use your minor action to at least move? You've still got enemies up.
There is a ladder. So
Down there. Yep.
There's also ammo crates.
Is there anything in these crates?
You haven't looked.
Bad sitting behind. I can't see.
Okay, so sit over here.
And look in the crate.
So you can move to them. Yes, you can look in the crates. So inside the ammo crates is ammo. So you find pistol ammo, rifle ammo, heavy ammo.
Yes, please.
Can I just add that to my inventory for now?
You've got your ammo pouch on the bottom left. And let me roll for how many you get.
It's not letting me load anything. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
What type of ammo?
Okay, so pistol ammo, you get 14 units. Rifle ammo, you get 6.
Hold on.
On heavy ammo.
Heavy ammo, you get 10.
Oh, yes.
Now, in the loot crate, as far as useful stuff for now, you find 2 tomahawks.
Nice.
Rockets?
No, not those kind of tomahawks. But they are throwing weapons for Abby. And for useful stuff for right now, a robot repair kit. Everything else is flavor that we can chuck at you.
Can't find tomahawk.
So it's a primary weapon. It's not ammo.
Okay. Am I looking in inventory or not?
Inventory, if you're adding it to your backpack, or...
Okay. So go to.
Yep.
Yep.
And a robot repair kit.
Okay.
We'll go over the rest later, that's fine.
How many? 1.
Oh, and 3 units of jet.
What's jet?
So jet is a chem. So in your medical chems bit, you can add jet. You can huff that and get an extra minor action.
Keeps telling me loading data validation options. Try again.
Okay, you might want to refresh. Yeah, that's okay.
There we go. Jet.
Yep.
How many?
So 3 units.
Okay.
Cool. So if you want to huff some jet, you can get an extra minor action to move again.
No.
So up next is Rusty.
I'll take a shot at E.
Mhm.
I'll aim.
Yep.
And we've got 0 action points, don't we?
Currently 0 action points.
Okay. I've got a 16 and a 7. Reroll the 16.
Mhm.
Oh no, I want to reroll it, not delete it. Roll the same thing again.
Okay, so we'll say that you got 2 successes. Yep, that's fine. So roll damage.
1, 5, 3. 2 damage.
And that is enough. So he also, you expertly shoot
Thank
between,
goodness.
bring him down. Now you did use your minor action already.
I did. That's 4 guys.
You've just heard Abby shouting that Dan is up on the roof.
Oh yeah.
You did generate 1 action point by doing that as well. Next up is Rockclaw.
All right. There's no way in hell I could get to Dan, is there?
Let's see. We go. If you want to jump from there, go again for your sprint. If you want to spend one action point, you're not going to quite have enough. So,
Okay.
did you
That's
say
fine.
you have stim packs?
I have one.
You have one stim pack?
Yep.
Is there somebody closer that you'd be able to
Yeah,
get the
can you
stim
throw
pack
it to them?
to? Perhaps?
Well, not before he has to roll again.
You got Hal 9001 is closer than you are.
Where's Hal?
He's down the bottom here.
Okay, can I... Alright, can I throw the stim pack at Hal?
Yep.
For him to catch it?
What I will get you to do.
Is that my minor?
So I will allow you to throw it as your major action.
Okay.
Maybe move closer to me first.
If you want to roll a strength plus athletics.
Well, instead of doing that, if I move straight down, I'd be right in front of him, wouldn't I?
Yep.
All right. So if I minor action move down,
Mm-hmm.
and then give. So just by handing it to him, is that classed as a major or a minor?
That would be a minor in that case, but you've only got a
Alright.
major left, so you can
That's
use your
fine.
major as a minor.
That's fine. So I will use the point we've got left
Action point. Yep.
to hand it to him.
Yep.
And there's still a one guy in front of me, isn't there?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to use my major and I'm going to go unarmed attack at him. But
Mhm.
as I give it to Hal, I'm going to say, get this to Dan. No other priorities matter.
Mhm.
And
Understood.
then and then I'm going to roll unarmed. Okay, one success.
One success is enough. If you want to roll damage.
6, 2, 3, 3.
So that is going to be 3 damage. And he slumps to the ground. He's got no hand. He's still smoldering. He's not doing well. And you finally put him out of his misery.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Nice.
So you have...
I want to have the knuckle imprint going right on there, and I want to pull out brain matter on the knuckles when it comes out.
Jesus. Yep.
It's kind of like fisting him, but coming out with prolapse, but in a more violent way.
much more forceful way. As much as
Forcible
that's
prolapse of the brain.
crazy. All right, Hal 9001.
That's 3.
Yep. Everywhere. As just, obviously everything I can do to get towards Daniel.
Okay. So you have no action points left. You can move. We can say
So,
you
yeah,
can
what a-
basically get to Rusty.
Yeah.
If you sprint.
Okay, well then, that'll have to be it. The lap of the gods. Can I accidentally drop it and the needle lands on top of him?
It's not Rusty that needs the stim pack, it's Dan.
Ah, shit.
Dan's over here. You got to
All
Rusty.
right. Can I hand it to? It doesn't matter who I hand it to because he's gonna have a
No,
turn before me.
You can raise up faster than us because we've got to try.
Yeah,
climb.
true. I don't have to climb.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dan, you
Okay.
better roll good.
Good luck, friend.
Yes, Pepe.
All right, Raiders.
I love the
Take their
after
turn.
last minute urgency of the team, by the way.
Hey, we didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
So this one screams, fires off a round at Rotclaw as he hammers into her friend that she was just talking to 2 minutes ago. She does 2 physical damage.
I just shake it off.
Barely even notice it.
Yep.
And she goes down prone again to try to make herself harder to hit. Taipan will take a shot with his pistol at Hal 9001 as he goes past and misses. He will then move to her and stand next to her. There. That is it. So Dan.
All right, last
Yeah, the
roll,
odds be ever
maybe.
being
The honesty
nothing.
roll.
Yeah.
8.
So Dan has passed away.
No.
What about the luck?
Yeah.
If you drop your luck to 0 current,
Yep.
I will give you 1 more roll.
One more roll. Here we go. Oh, fuck a 2.
Oh, fuck.
The gods have spoken.
Dan was not meant to be. Dan.
We'll let you know how the campaign finishes. Removed from chat. After you gone.
Oh, fuck.
He's riding Cadillacs in heaven now.
Oh. So Dan
Well, that's not
has
my new
passed.
thing.
We don't know that yet. We haven't got to him.
That's true. We
Not
haven't.
yet.
I'm still gonna. Anyway.
We're still coming, Dan.
Can't wait
Hold
to hear the
on.
eulogies, guys.
Abby, you're up next.
Okay. I go down. Who's actually up?
So you have these two here. So she is prone, which will make her extremely hard to hit at range. He is the raid leader.
What's this one doing?
Hey, that is the suit of power armor that you ejected him from.
Oh, okay.
For example, you could hop into it if you have a fusion core.
I do not.
Rotclaw
I got one.
does.
I've got one, and I'm right next to it.
So if I come down here,
Yep.
then do I have enough to get down?
If you want to, well, that's basically your movement. If you want to spend your major action to sprint.
Because I don't think I can throw a tomahawk that far.
Well, what's the range on a tomahawk? So that's still close as well. Yep.
Close, right?
So that gets you to medium range when you're up higher than the target. So that's how far you can throw. So not quite. If you want to run down and try to jump into the power armor or try to take cover at the bottom.
I don't have the claw.
Rotclaw
I
is
do.
standing right
I'm
next
right
to it.
next to you.
I'm okay with you, like,
Oh, can he not use it?
he can't fit. He's a super mutant. He's too big for power armor.
Okay.
So you could hop into it. He can jam the fusion core in and it'll close around you.
So I hop in there.
As she jumps in, I jam it in.
All right. So next up is Rusty. Hal 9001 has...
Who had the fusion core?
So
I have one.
Rotclaw has one that he took out of the generator back at the settlement.
Yeah.
And
oh, yeah,
Hal
Rotclaw's- I was just wondering-
9001
Yeah, I just couldn't remember
has
who
the
had
one
the
that was
first.
stolen from the power armor.
Because I can just beeline presumably without having to climb. Am I one move away from old mate?
You are 1 move away from Dan.
All right, can you move me up to him, please?
Oh, my turn.
Hey, you gotta wait for Rusty's turn.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought I went after Glenn.
Is he?
I haven't gone
You
yet.
go after Glenn. I'm saying
Oh, we took a
was tricky.
freaking
Rockclaw.
action.
Yeah, Rockclaw
Whatever.
can do and interact with environment.
All
Jesus,
right, all right, all right.
calm
Is
your
he the
farm.
last one up?
So she is prone.
Oh,
He is upright,
all
but
right.
both of them are alive.
I'd like to move as a minor action, so I've got a little bit of cover.
Mhm.
And I'll take a shot at the one standing up.
Yep.
Where did Google Glass Roller go?
Yeah, I'll say that's good enough.
13 and a 9, so I got one hit.
That's
That
enough.
equals 2, 5, 5, so that's 4 damage.
4 damage. All right, and how does the raid leader go down?
He can just fall backwards.
Straight through.
Yep.
Like
and
it's
I'll
nothing.
crouch behind that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
That cat in the middle or nowhere?
Just like a road barrier that they've just kind of just dropped there as a bit. Up next, Rotclaw. So you've just jammed the fusion core in.
Yep.
To the suit, so it's closed.
Yep. Can I
Uh,
run?
You've got this chick here is still alive but prone.
Yes. I want to run at her and jump on her head.
Okay, I'll say that that's an unarmed attack. Yes, you can.
Unlegged. It's a
Yep.
legged, not armed, so it's very true.
And
Unarmed in the literal sense.
yep.
All right. So that is 2 successes.
2 successes, so you generate 2 action points because you've got her within melee range and she's prone. You can auto hit.
Yep.
So roll damage.
3, 3, 5, and 6.
Okay. So that she's not out. She ducks just out of the way as you come down, so you don't get the full force of your hit on her.
Damn it.
She's just rolled sideways a little as you've done it.
Oh wait, that had sorry. Those 2 ones that I ran, that was 4 successes actually. Because I've got a tag skill and they both were under my tag skill of unarmed.
Perfect. So you're up to
So,
4 action points
4.
here.
So can I spend another 2 action points and fire the machine gun straight at her?
Look, I will allow it. Yep.
Oh, actually, no, I want to do it a different way. I want to, instead of doing the machine gun, as she's jumped out of the way, I want to kick her.
Mhm.
Straight in the face.
Okay.
Because she's still prone, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So I'm going to kick her in the face. That's 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yep.
So that generates back another 2.
And we have 1, 1, 5, and 4 for damage.
That is enough. So you've beaten and kicked and destroyed with a whimper the last of the raiders.
And as like her head just goes really limp, I yell out, "That's 4!"
Damn it.
Yeah. Are you Gimli in this scenario?
No, I'm trying to. I'm versing Rusty at the moment.
Okay.
Wait, I'm up to 5 yet.
Yeah.
Just leave it in initiative for a sec, Nos.
Mhm.
And his turn's complete, presumably.
Yes. Yeah. So that is now your turn. Hell 9001.
So I'll move up next to Dan.
It's gonna waste the Danny.
Yep.
And as commanded, I deposit the stim pack into Sedan Cadillac.
Of course.
Awaiting further instructions. Oop.
Sorry.
I still have my armor.
One
Yeah.
sec. So, Sir Dan, can you give me one more death saving throw?
All right. It's screen.
Print screen.
All right, what do we got? Die.
Oh, still dead.
Give it up, Noth. He's dead. He's
Fuck
dead, and
me.
nothing's gonna bring him back.
That was an epi-pen to the chest right
I
there.
think that's called interfering with a corpse at this point.
And
Oh, that sucks.
and of course, I did not interfere with the corpse because Dan died a good man,
Was
not evil.
He was not evil.
I wrap my good arm around him and I give him a hug,
Oh,
like a consoling dog. And I put my what can be constituted my speaker up into the sky, and I yell, "No!"
tell my story, Hal. That.
Oh, jeez. So, Dan, I'm sorry you have expired. And with that, we will end tonight's session.
That was a long fight.
That was a big fight. That was a very big fight. Thank you very much, guys. We will
Do XP next time.
do XP. We'll do.
Loot.
We'll start actually searching this place out
Yeah, we gotta
because you
loot
still
all
need to
these
get this whole
bodies.
place up and running.
Gotta loot Dan's body.
True.
Yeah, you gotta grab the ammo.
Let me just
At
check his
least.
inventory. He's got
Yeah.
some good stuff there. I'll take the Molotovs.
Molotov.
Yeah,
Are
Abby
you not
got
going
a
to take your
power
armor plating that he?
Oh, that's a point. Yeah, I can actually have some armor now. That'd be nice.
Will he still be warm next week?
Well, as of next week, 6 seconds will have passed. So, yes,
Warm enough for me.
he will still be warm enough for all intents and purposes. Yes, sorry.
Love it. Minus
2 weeks.
minus 3 HP. Nice. Nice touch.
If you send the instructions, I can roll up a new character in the meantime.
Yep. Did you want to do that tonight or
Let's do it tomorrow.
do it
Or later.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Look, we'll organise a night that suits.
Yeah, sounds good.
You can just do it before my session next week or something.
Oh yeah.
Round anyway.
Go.
Come in early. I'm always on early anyway. So.
I can get there half an hour early. That's no trouble.
Oh, hang on. This is my Sunday working. So no, I'll finish at 7.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
just let me know what works. And I'll
Yeah,
knock
yeah,
out.
we'll figure out something, man.
Yep.
All right. On that depressing note, thank you very much, guys.
Session 3. I think you died earlier than Tolly did in my previous campaign. He lasted like 5 sessions